Welcome to the Iron Animal Show.
And welcome to the live stream. What was I supposed to say?
I caught you this time.
Because we don't have anybody in the house. I was like, I didn't know what to say.
It's like, oh, shit.
Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, we got all kinds of people in here. JDogg in the house. What's up?
What's up, Paul, Esther, JDogg, Alberto, Mary.
Paul's in the house. Ask Justin about peanut. What the fuck?
Ball Python Love.
Yeah.
Moto Danger Zone.
Russell, welcome.
JDI.
I know Morano Morse. I like they're making an entrance. Like, what are you new here? Are you new here?
Yep.
We're always actually we're pretty early tonight. Shit.
Yeah, Nikki.
We're only 8
minutes. More seekers, welcome. Russell, welcome.
Stars. Alberto's in the house. There was no blue chair. I was here this time.
Yep. Shade Tree Exotic, what's up, buddy?
Blue chair, we're here. About time you're here. Jesus, we've been waiting this whole entire time. Nope, just kidding. Welcome to the live stream. For sure. We're all here. Well, 18 of us. 18 in, right. 20 thumbs up. Damn, that's a 2 bonus right there. That's a 2 for bonus. Twofer.
What's on the talk tonight? Well, we're going to talk about, just double checking equipment and stuff like that, and how easy things can go south for you. Unfortunately, good buddy of mine and Justin's in here. He lost a couple snakes because what?
Nothing,
because
the chat cracked me up right before you were going to go to say that, and then.
I got you. Yeah, just some tape let loose on his probe, and it got heat tape, and it's just simple things that
welcome.
Anything can happen, guys, and I think we overlook a lot of things sometimes. It's the things we look at all the time that we're worried about, and it's the simple things that can kill us. That's why I always preach good thermostats, because them junk thermostats that come with them heat pads or them what's some ink birds and stuff, they're all right, but they're junk. They're junk.
Isn't it it's not that any of them really are that bad. It's just if they go south, they go south.
They fail.
On.
They
fail on, not off.
Yeah,
or whatever. So
$20 more, you buy you
a
herperstat or a VE, and it if something fails on it, it shuts it off, so it don't burn, you know what I'm saying? So
for sure. John Moore, I didn't comment on it, sorry.
But no, VE200. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've seen some people lose some stuff with the cheaper thermostats because they, if the thermostat even fails or the heat tape fails itself, it just it'll burn them up, so it's for $20 more instead of an Inkbird, you could get a VE100 or
I think the original that's point was like, even it doesn't matter what you have, accident, you could have good shit, bad shit, right. It's like, but there's still the fact that
anything can happen.
Yeah,
but I do know one thing.
I don't think we say it enough. We should probably say it more to each other. We should make a mental note as a community in our different shows to, I don't know, bring it up more often, I guess. Even as easy as it sounds, you think, just bring it up. But it's like, even little reminders, especially the one time that your probe is on. It's like, you should always check that sucker,
I read herperstat.
Hashtag probe check.
I woke up at 2:30, 3 o'clock one morning, and my herperstat just going freaking nuts, dude. And the temps were building on my herperstat. Couldn't figure out why. I was taking them off the heat pads. They were going nuts. And I don't ever cover my whole probe, I'll just cover it. But I tape it down. But herperstat tells you right in there, and I went in there that night. I got on the computer. It's like 3:30 in the morning. What the screw's wrong with this? I ended up doing a factory reset, but it says on herperstat, do not use foil tape on your probes.
And a lot of people do. Yeah, I even have a video because that's what I was, you know, when I first looked it up, it was like, oh yeah, use the foil tape, use the foil tape. Some I guess it doesn't affect it, but some it does. So it's like,
and with Herpostat, it says keep your probe wire away from any other, like your heat tape wires or anything, because if it even touches anything like that, it can throw it off. So it's, you know, it's one of the things we don't read it fully in you know, till you get there and you read fully everything it says. So I use a clear packing tape, and I've never had a problem, dude. I tape it down.
You know what? I'm with Rob. I don't know if Rob's in here yet because I swear the best like electrical tape they use.
Where are you gonna find it? Where are you gonna find it though?
I know it's that shit. The shit that you get with the kits that you buy from like Reptile Basics, I think it is, or whatever.
Yeah. For your heat tape.
Weird gray tape. Yeah. To tape the that shit is the best tape ever. You know what I mean? It's like it's like an electrical tape, but it is not coming off of whatever you stick it on. Yeah.
Oh,
whatever because Rob's mentioned it too. And the shit that comes with that kit is like, I still have a couple pieces that I use specifically only for that. You know, I use
because they use it to cover the end of the heat tape. You know, like
if I have to move my probe, I have that same tape to use because that shit does not.
Oh, for sure.
And it's not foil tape, so it's like, if anybody's got a chunk of that laying around, don't take it for granted. Keep that shit.
I bet it's a 3M. I bet it's a 3M product.
It's got to be some kind of a 3M, I'm sure. But yeah, that is some wicked tape for being like electrical kind of tape that you could use to do that with. But yeah, it's some
Derek, you're never late, buddy. We're glad you come here. 29 people watching.
And especially if you're at work.
Hit that thumbs up for me, please. I would appreciate it.
Hell yeah. It's an amazing community we have.
Yeah.
30 people in the house.
It's just that tape is the best, dude. I ain't gonna lie. But they always sell it. You know, you only get it if you buy the heat tape kit because they use it to cover it into the heat tape or the electrical part. But they only give you some little squares, you know what I mean? It ain't like, hey, you think they'd sell a roll of it?
You at the Home Depot, yeah. I don't know what that weird shit is that they get it from, but I don't know. I've never seen any other tape kind of like that. That's like that shit. It's kind of different. Weird.
It's got to be a 3M, dude. It's got to be a 3M.
I'm sure it's got it because they make just amazing.
Derek's Reptiles, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Man, you see, y'all ain't seen Derek Reptiles' new video? Go check it out. His carpet python just about got him.
I know. I don't think you know what? I thought about that yesterday. I was like, I don't know if I commented on Derek's video. I don't know if I ever did.
That rat was in there. He had the door open and that thing come.
Because it kind of launched weird at him. But yeah, I don't think it was going for the rat at all.
I don't think either.
It was going for Derek. Yeah, it was going straight for Derek. It launched way across and smacked his head on the glass and shit. It was like it was gonna get him. And he kind of shut the glass right quick. He's all like
3M rubber tape. You can get it at Home Depot.
Yeah.
I use rubber tape on a lot of my big sledgehammer handles on the wooden handles. I wrap them in certain right by the head and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you miss, you don't bust your handle.
I just want to shed some light. Hell yeah. No, I think we should bring more awareness to it. Like I said, we need to do that. Mention it in the live streams every now and then. Hashtag check your plugs or your probe. Probe check. Hashtag probe check.
And you know, JDI lost, you know, I'm just going to put it, y'all ain't seen the video, go to Instagram. JDI lost some snakes yesterday. It was a tragedy. And man, my heart goes out to you, brother. You know that. I mean,
for sure.
I
had a
hard time watching.
I wanted to say more, but it was like I was like, holy shit! I wasn't even sure.
I watched the video and I didn't know what to say, dude. I mean, be honest,
unreal.
I mean, I felt your heartbreak. So.
But yeah, I mean, there's no, you know, if there's any light, it's like if somebody that's watching now, or that somebody sees the stream, double checks your probe and maybe
Venom Wonderful.
Get a little loose and you resecure that shit, it's all worth it just to say something. Double check your probes, man. It's crazy. And your heat tape in general, just the whole setup. I try to say it in like my heat tape videos and shit, like always double check your probes, but you know, people don't think, they think, oh, it's on there good, but
Russell, they just throwing super chats out there. They bid on to see who can get their name up on the on the thumbnail. It's just all the money goes back into our channels. We don't, you know, that's where it goes. There's the ducks. I see them on the computer
now. See them now? See, it's freaking weird. I get the ducks too. Yeah, I get the ducks.
But now on StreamYard, it shows snakes. On my computer, it shows ducks.
Yeah. Ducks. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. It's so weird.
I got all my alarms set too.
Thumbs up.
You know, and that is I have my alarm set for a low and a high on mine, and I think I got them to go to 92. I think maybe that. I think that. You know, just I give it a look because the little space, you know, but yeah, I do set my alarms on all. It
fluctuates within 5 degrees or something. It goes off or some damn thing or something.
Yeah, you can set them at a degree, a half degree, on the herpostats, dude. Yeah. And trust me, when I hear them go off, dude, man, and then I'm in there. Sometimes just because I've had the 4 heater here,
I like it
and
too,
it's been blown that way, you know.
I think it's the Freedom Reader double one or whatever. But it's like even if you unplug anything, alarms go off right away, instantly. You can't just unplug something to go mess with something without hearing that alarm the entire time. So it's like if you're gonna unplug it or mess with it, you might as well unplug the whole goddamn
Heather, you are correct.
Alarm like crazy. So it's like
if I look close enough, they are snakes. They do look like ducks, but if you look close enough, they are snakes on the computer.
What?
Yep.
No, they're ducks, man.
No, they are snakes. It just looks like a little duck, but if you look at it, it's the tongue sticking out and they're really coiled up. It is a snake.
Wow, is it?
Yeah. Because I never thought about, you said something there, and I'm like, what are you talking about, these ducks? And then I seen that, and of course, I went and looked a little closer. It is a snake.
I don't know. Yeah, well, maybe it is. It looks like a fucking duck.
It just looks different than the one on StreamYard.
Oh, for sure. All. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And it's like, it pisses me off because I don't want to put it out there now because I don't want to look like a weirdo in a reptile chat, you know, putting a snake at the end of my comment. That's a duck, you know? It's like, what the hell? I don't want to be the weird guy. It's like, why is he putting ducks in here? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, used to be a snake.
Exactly.
Used to be a snake. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, you need to borrow my glasses, Justin.
No, I'm not even kidding. I thought it was a duck the whole time. People
I'm just asking.
Too. No.
Well, you got me convinced they were ducks.
In the drawer for if I need him. Don't you worry about it.
yeah, I bet you do. It's actually getting old, don't it? Yeah, that was the kind of the whole subject. Just some reminder of everybody, you know, sometimes we just need to go back to the basics that we so much forget sometimes, you know, the basics, you know.
I mean, double checking everything, your heat, your everything.
But I do. I shoot my heat tape a lot with my temp guns, probably at least every other day, if not every day, dude.
And that girl may be a little bit bigger today than she was yesterday. She looked pretty uncomfortable and big. I was like, yeah.
Show her off. Show her to everybody. Show her how big your snake is.
I already did last night.
She might be bigger today. See, I'm different.
I'm not messing with her.
I'm opening that tub every day. Like, where's the eggs? Has she done your pre-lay shade?
I don't want to look further. Well, no. Well, and I read up on that too, and they said they always don't do that. But I didn't know if they'd like skip the whole 21 days and, you know, to get to the pre-lay shed, or they just go right to the eggs, or they just don't do the shed and go into the deal. I was like, oh shit, I don't know. But I'm ready either way. I got boxes made up.
Cold-blooded. Congrats.
I did tons of testing and shit, so it's like.
Venom said he knew the whole time they were snakes.
Nice.
He knew the whole time they were snakes. He was just too afraid to say anything to you.
Bullshit. Bullshit. He's afraid to speak up. He's so bullshit. He's afraid to speak up because his daughter will slap him in the back of the head. That's why he's afraid to speak up. That's the truth.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Yeah. He tells me last night, you don't hold back, do you? I was like, nope.
Congrats, cold-blooded, on hitting 70 subs, man.
Hell yeah.
See if we can get you to 100.
We'll get you.
Welcome, fully animated.
Welcome. Anybody that's not connected to the Cold-Blooded Monstars, make sure you do. I'm sure that he's in the description down below. If not, he should be. He would be on my channel.
Oh, now you're going to call me out. I got to see if he is or not.
I don't know. oh shit! You put so many of them in there, he's bound to be in there. You got a whole list like this big.
No, I took a bunch of people off.
Oh, did you? Well, it happened.
And when I did, I do have to add him. Thanks for telling me no, because I put it to just the members and stuff, you know.
Oh, there you go. Oh, now it's members only. Nice.
Well, nice. Because there's top supporters and members.
You know that first 100 subscribers for me, yeah, that was probably the most anxiety of YouTube ever. Was that first 100? It was like, man, am I ever going to hit 100? And I think it was. I believe it was. You will be 88. On there from now on. I was on 88 for I think a month or something. It felt like I was like, oh, it's never gonna happen. I'm done. Fuck, I ain't making no more videos. Nothing. I was upset. And then I woke up one day and had like 105. I was like, yeah, I did it. It was like, yeah, because that was the whole thing. All the research I did, all that crazy shit. It was just like I even had tons of creators who were all like the first 100, because usually they don't say, you know, to go get, you know, like, you know, subscribers that aren't going to watch your channel, but they say to get through that first 100, they say tell your family to subscribe, all your friends, just get through the first 100 and then work from there on. You know, it's like, it's crazy.
You'll learn Russell. That's just how he
Ball
is.
Python love.
It's like that. Sometimes he looks at the question. Sometimes he just likes to talk. Sometimes you'll get to know that the more you come in here.
Look at what question. Did you have a question that I missed? Ball Python love. Thanks for posting that link. Did I miss a question?
He goes, "Hey, animal, you got spiders?"
I have two. I do. I have two. I have a Brazilian.
I'll take the blame on that because I'm running a show, so
I talk a lot. Yeah.
No, I should have done this.
Yeah,
that was my fault.
In the beginning, I just yak, you know. So, but I do have two spiders.
Welcome, Andrew.
Sapphire Metallica, and I have a Brazilian pink salmon bird eater.
I should be highlighting the questions for you. My bad.
No, it's all right. I miss more than one, I'm sure. But Jeremy I do Davidson miss them every now and then. And if I do miss
Mr.
them,
J,
you know, put my name in like capital letters or something. Sometimes that works. Hell yeah.
See, now if we said something, now you got quiet.
It was whack. I don't know why neither. It was weird. I wonder if because you were through. Were you through StreamYard? Yeah, he had to be because he doesn't have 1,000 subscribers.
Well, I wonder if
it was weird. You couldn't you could see the snakes in there. You could see that there was a couple of them different and shit, but you really couldn't see nothing. Like when he went over to Instagram, it was like from like, you know, 720 to 8K. I mean, it was unreal, the difference. It was just crazy.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know if it was a setting that was off or if it wasn't focusing right or something, or I don't know. It should have been clearer than that. Because if you're that clear on Instagram, you shouldn't be, you know, even if it's not the same quality, you know, it shouldn't be the way it was, because you couldn't hardly see. I mean, you could see, but you couldn't nothing like for an egg cutting, you couldn't really tell what it was or something on our end. You really couldn't tell any real colors in it. You can tell they were a little bit different patterns, but it was weird.
So the thing about getting my wife started on breeding spiders, what you think I should start with?
Oh, hey, JDI Exotics is in here, and there's a couple other spider people that, I
have way more knowledge.
There's a bunch of tarantula, way more on the
cheese than Kentucky. Rob,
that would help more with a beginning species. I mean, I keep a couple of tarantulas, but I've never bred them. I've never, you know, I haven't had a whole mess of them or nothing. It's more of just a slight hobby, but JDI Exotics is amazing. So if you hit that guy up, he might help you. And there's a bunch of
trapdoor spiders on Desert Wolf Armory. I don't know, bird eating. All right, I won't Venom. I got you.
I mean, there's a couple of the bird eaters that aren't bad, I guess. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what would be a good starter, especially to breed them. I'm not. Oh man, there's a lot of spiders when they breed them. Remember that. There's a ton of them. You got to put them all in them little containers. I see people do it for hours and shit. I don't know how people deal with them slings and shit. But yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a question I can't answer for you. Start with something like a curly hair. There you go. That's what DA says.
Yeah, because
So I mean, I
if you've
guess
never
so
kept
what?
a tarantula straight into breeding a tarantula, you should probably keep them
I mean,
for a little while.
so you saying what the new worlds? If I'm right, they spit hairs, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
they're a little more
you
light.
probably be
Yeah,
better for him to get into a new world spider. I take it
yeah, something like that.
than the ones that'll
Yeah,
the old
usually
world.
the new ones will spit hairs at you, and the other ones will just bite shit out of you.
Gotcha.
So
There you go. She's gonna want to play with them. Well, don't they make that? What's that one that he got out that time? That black one that was real nice. Wasn't that the one you were talking about?
the Brazilian black, yeah, there's I've seen
Yeah.
those. Yeah, a lot of people have those. Are
Pink toe
common in the
originally,
pet
but
store
something
too.
cool as
It
a
was
red
only there
rock.
for a second, JDI. Come on now, he's just waiting to use that little emoji. He likes that thing. I only got up for a second. It's like
That's all it took.
yeah, I thought I smelled something weird, so I was just double checking stuff. Love you, man. Kills me. I went. He's my. Usually people give me a bad time about the chair, but I wasn't even up but a second on that one.
Oh, well, see, they got that emoji waiting at all times. So
They do, yeah. It's like
I mean, it's waiting.
But yeah, if you want to just get right into actually breeding a spider, boy,
There you go.
I do a lot of research on that, man.
And see, I never knew that until you said that, Justin. I never knew that if a tarantula fell like 2 foot, it could die or something like that. I mean,
oh no, it's even less than that. I mean, they're so big bodied that, and same thing with the tarantula.
But they're so light. They're so light, you know. You just think that thing could just jump like 4 foot and not even hurt itself.
They can't take anything like that. No, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some tarantulas that might be able to, but any of the big bodied, like, big tarantulas, you don't want to drop them from any kind of a distance. Or the scorpions. That's why it's not about being stung. I mean, if I had to prove a point or something, well, no, I'm not even going to say anything. Anyway, it's not about
watch what you say.
Stung.
Watch what you say.
I know that's why I stopped myself. That's why I stopped myself. But it's more about I'm more afraid of. I'd be more secure in here maybe to bring it out, but they just don't like me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of all the smells in there, whatnot. But I just don't want them to run off my hand and hit the ground, because if they drop from a couple feet, they're the same way. They're just, I mean, they'll move around for like a day or two, and next thing you know, they're dead. It's like, cause I've dropped them before, or had one, fall off my hand. It's like back in the day. It's like you go from, oh, it's so great, to nothing. It's like, so it's like that's what paranoids me more than anything. That's just gonna run off my hand and freaked out, So get them out. No,
Look, John Dorsey.
We're talking tarantulas right now, Venom. You just pipe down.
That's what he wants.
And you know what? I was thinking to myself too, right? It's like the forest scorpion, or the Asian scorpion. I can hold it once I get it in my hand. It's not so bad. It'll just kind of sit there. But I thought, well, the forest scorpion is bigger and it's a little more healthy, and maybe I'll mess with it. It's like, man, as soon as you take off the height of that son bitch, he is just ready. They did. I don't know.
JD, how many times did you pair that male before you lost him to that girl?
Well, and it was paired to a girl that was outside of this situation, though, right? Or hopefully, or
well, if you read the question, yeah.
Oh.
Because if he's waiting on something that 3 times, Rob, I think everybody, maybe, I mean, if you're really wanting to see if that was the Ajax did get her, maybe wait and see. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Rob, Heather, Yooper, anybody else in here got some good input on that? I would wait, yes. Because, I mean, I know that's what you're wanting, so, I mean, why? If she did go, she did go, I mean, and we hope she did,
I would think.
He has a male that he threw to a female 3 times, but the male died yesterday, whatever. So should he wait to see if she took? Because that was a big pairing he was wanting to have, you know, or should he put another male to it? I would say
I'm here to see the scorpion.
I would
it ain't
wait,
gonna happen
you know.
tonight.
And you know what, JDI, if she didn't take, you know, you can always put something to her later on in the season too. You know what I'm saying? Um, I would wait. Yeah, there was 3 locks, Rob. 3 put her to her 3 different times. I would wait. I agree. Yeah, and fingers crossed, buddy. Hopefully. If
Yeah, they
y'all don't
have no
know,
set season. That's for
if
sure.
don't nobody in here know, he lost his pastel GHI Ajax male. Um, that was, you know, if you know anything about JDR or seen him on our show or anything else, that's
For
his
sure.
pride and joy.
Yeah,
That's his pride and joy.
that's
So I mean, um, hopefully she took, and you can get, you know, another one out of it, dude. You know, I mean,
well. You see what Rob say? She could go a year from now.
yeah. I only had 1 lock with my head albino and
12
Mickey, and
eggs.
she got
Damn.
12 eggs. There you go. Yes. So and lost the
That was
desert
crazy.
desert ghost
Yeah.
breeder female and another one. I can't remember what the other one was, but yeah, it was a tragedy. It was bad. So, um, you know, brother, my heart goes out to you for that. I told you that. Uh,
Yeah. It was. It's just. Yeah.
it was just a freak accident. You know, let's just put it there. It wasn't. You know.
Well, and it's same too. It just goes to show you that shit could happen to anybody. The VIP exam tick. I had 1 lock with my highway pastel puma and got 5 eggs. Sweet. Can't go wrong with that. Brings hope. Brings hope to us. That Area 51 was holding up his
Really, Andrew.
holding up his pie. It looked awful big for sure.
There is a problem if you don't put another male with her. She may stop. She may, but yeah, like Rob, I had 1 lock on the highway and pastel puma got 5 eggs. You know, dude. I mean, I know that's the pairing you're really wanting, and I think if it was me,
yeah,
if it was me myself, I would take the chance, and if she didn't, if she doesn't go, then she don't go. I mean, I know what DA is saying. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear what y'all are saying in the chat too. Thank you. But and you know, you could do a dual sire, but I mean, if that's exactly what you're wanting, I mean, you know, I hope for the best. You know, I mean. I figured that was going to happen, so that was all right.
Area 51, welcome to the live stream. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a coin flip. It is, and I totally see what Andrew's saying, and that's cool. I understand.
Well, yeah,
that.
because you want her to think that you want her to think
that
exactly. The process is still going. I guess I mean,
right.
I would assume. I'm rookie here for sure, but yeah,
yes,
I mean, I guess it makes sense either way. But I mean,
but then Andrew, but then you know, you might get that dual sire, you know, or you know, it could. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, Yooper's got a point. I mean, there's some good there's some good points on this whole thing. I mean, it's take all.
She's gonna pick the sperm she wants to anyway. I was gonna, yeah. I'm glad you said that, not me. It sounds more.
JDI, the best thing to do is take all these people's comments and decide for yourself. You know, this has to be your decision.
Well, and that's true though. I mean, they do have 2 rows of eggs, basically. I mean.
Oh yeah, you're exactly right.
And she can choose from either or she may just get rid of them anyway. So I mean, if those are the dominant genes, they'll come out in the end anyway. You think, right? I mean, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess that, take it.
It's all going to be up to her, no matter what. In the end, no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the biggest thing too is, like I say, you want her to think that she's in the same process or whatever, or everything's normal to her anyway. So I don't know.
Well, Alberto, I can tell you, this is going to sound bad, but if you got a pre-kill without a CO tank, and don't do it on a YouTube video, number one, but because you'll get hate, but grab it by the tail, I'm going to be real honest with you, and just swing it really fast and smack that head, and then feed it.
You could get dry ice as well. I mean,
yeah, but if he's what I mean, just grab the tail.
Ice?
Exactly, just grab the tail, spin around, whack it on the head. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, that's the 12 gauge.
Well, yeah, Venom, he don't like no mice, no rats. He.
Well, here you go.
But if you can get a hold of dry ice, you could do the same kind of CO2 thing with dry ice.
That's what I use. I use dry ice.
Little chunk of dry ice in a cup or whatever. You drop a little water in there, seal that shit up. It's gonna do its business. If you can.
Did you see that, JDI? If you mean.
But then you can do them at both.
Watch the signs. If she goes off food, I'd wait. If she keeps eating, give it a few weeks. I don't know. There's a lot of different comments.
Yeah, it's
just I got a male that's barely growing, eats every other week, won't eat every week sometimes, but not always. That's pretty typical for some males I know. Some males are like that, dude. I mean, like Andrew said, I had one I bred, and she didn't go, and over a year and a half later, she was breeding a different male and laid eggs.
Yeah, it's either you get some dry ice or...
Yeah. She could retain that sperm from that male too, and I mean, you can see it next year. I mean, it's weird how they are, Like you said, bred one year and a half later, she produced a clutch, and he hadn't, so. Yeah, I always recommend Rob's video for how to cool off your rats, but I use dry ice, and let me be honest with you, it's faster, and it's a lot cheaper for me, but Nikki, I got a little tub. I put a couple pieces of dry ice in there. I break the dry ice up, throw some dry ice in there.
Well, yeah.
And then I dump hot water. I shut the lid, and it just that gas right there it puts them out. Now depending on where they're at, they might be. You got to wipe them off. They're a little wet sometimes from the dry ice, but to me it works way faster. HillJack never late.
In the house.
If you're here, that's great. You ain't nobody ever late. Took the time to come watch and support. That's all that matters.
For sure. How are all the critters? See, awesome, that's somebody we need on the show again too. See some crazy critters.
Yes. Oh, HillJack knows anytime he wants to come back on. He's doing work down in the snake room here lately, so.
Oh yeah, I seen that picture, 51.
$26 in the house, 30 thumbs up. Thank you all.
I used to call him Booger Boy, but now I just call him Mr. Livestream. Him and.
What's up, Leon? Okay, be in the house. Up? Hey, Andrew, after the show,
them guys are Mr. Livestreams. They're live all the time.
I want to text you, dude. I got a question to ask you, so.
$25 in the house, 31 thumbs up. Double check if you have it.
Yeah.
Please. Smack that shit.
Man, I'm glad it's warming back up.
That ain't no bullshit.
Man, I'll tell you what, it was like 60-something degrees here today, man. I'm
But
like,
like
hell
I
yeah.
said, the downfall here is if it warms up too fast, then we get crazy ass floods. But it's craziness.
I know you are, HillJack, and I know sometimes you're at work and,
will flood
you
out.
know. Yep, there you go. Okay, B, there you go, buddy. Email Jason at Yooper at gmail.com. Yeah, he's not too bad, HillJack. You know, I know you're just getting to know old Animal House. He's not too bad. He's an all right guy.
I'm a rock star. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I shout him out on my videos.
I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you for the love and support. Thank
yes,
you for
sir,
coming
JDI.
in. Thank you for being here.
And hopefully all the opinions in here could help you with maybe getting kind of a decision you want to make with her. So.
Well, yeah, but the more opinions, the better sometimes, because then you just
and that's what I mean.
You know, pick which one's going to work best for you. You know.
But now he's got a lot to choose from, and he can see different, opinions and comments, and kind of decide what he wants to do now. You know, instead of just saying I would or I wouldn't, and no elaboration on why you would or wouldn't. You know, so.
And Ball Python Love, you going live tonight? Like always?
Yeah, come on now. That's a every night kind of question.
Well, I was double checking so we can, when we can make sure that people know that he's going live tonight after us or whatever, or whenever he's
supposed to at 10, I think.
Okay, yeah, I thought I seen it, but I wasn't. He's got so damn many of them. I'm not sure which days is which anymore.
See this, Justin, look at this.
Mr. Late Night. You and 51 just need a late night show.
See that?
But, oh, nice. Is that new?
Lazy boy.
Look at you. Fucking geez, this guy gets monetized, and look at the fucking big head on him. He gets him a new chair and everything.
Sale.
It was on sale.
Let's clear that up. Well, no, the other one I had
you can't beat that shit for sure.
We had it for a while, a couple of years, and the shock is starting. It's at that point where the shock is starting to go.
Yeah.
And in the past, my cheap ass, because I am. I took PVC pipe, cut it in half. Hose clamped it there, so it never. Hey, I mean, hey.
It works. Yeah. I've welded them before. It's like, screw it, I'll weld the whole thing.
Because I like mine all the way up. I can't stand. The kids would get in and they'd slam it straight to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then it's like you sit in it, like half an hour later, it's all the way down. It's like, God damn.
Yeah, my knees are way up here.
Like, yep. Wow, for sure that sucks. But yeah, it's the way it is. Got monetized, got a new chair. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's all fancy.
Yeah.
The member's chair. Hell yeah. I'm a member. I can't wait to get rid of that goddamn orange damn thing.
Yes, sir.
When is my tomb what's up so I get the next doohickey?
Hey, you think it's a good time? We got 22 in here.
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You're in charge.
Hey, since we got 22 people in here, we didn't want to say nothing earlier. 24. We didn't want to say nothing earlier because JDI was in here.
There's a new member.
Thank you, Rob. We're gonna make like 4 or 5 shirts that say Iron Animal Show, and we want to. If anybody wants one, they're gonna be $25 a piece, and we're gonna take all that money. We're gonna donate it to JDI. He lost 3 snakes. One was a breeder female that was somebody else, and just to help him back with the proceeds. If anybody's interested in the shirt, just give me a DM on my Instagram, and then I'll get your address.
An Iron Animal Show sticker, my sticker, and Irondogg sticker too. We're not trying to make nothing out of it other than just to send JDI a little bit from this channel.
Yes.
Or from this show, and let him know that
Yeah. What the cost of everything right there is going strictly.
Ball Python Love, get a hold of him. Yeah, we don't want anything to go through the super chats or YouTube or that shit. We don't want anybody taking any of it. We just want to, you know.
Just you want one? DM me on Instagram. I'll give you my PayPal. Send me the money through PayPal. We'll make you a shirt. Justin will ship it to you once we get them. And if you don't want a shirt, and I'm just putting it out there.
Show shirt, yeah.
If you don't want one and you just want to donate to help the man out, just DM me and let me know. Because once it's all done, every bit that we get from this is going right to him. We're not keeping none of it. I can't go through YouTube because YouTube's going to take 30%. Go through my PayPal, friends and family. And then
let's start with a few. I don't want to get like 100 orders or some craziness, but you know.
Yeah, Rob, exactly. But man, that's the least.
We're gonna ship him all. We're gonna ship all the money from the shirts that we get, and the Iron Animal Show is gonna pay for the shirts and the shipping to ship them to the people and all that. So we're donating in that. So everything from the shirt sales will actually go to JDI.
Yeah. I mean, we're buying the shirts out of pocket, making them and shipping them all comes out of our pocket. So if $25 is the whole 25 is going to them. So
yep.
Yeah, Rob, I remember that. Amazing how people like that ain't around no more, ain't that right? But yeah, like I said, don't forget the hashtag. I think that'd be cool. You know, maybe. You know, something, I don't know, you can figure it out. Maybe put a little something on the back, like hashtag whatever, you know.
What do you want to put on?
Well, no, I don't want, we don't want to make an IG post. We don't want
No. Yeah, no, because I'm making these shirts myself. I don't have enough time to make like 50 shirts or none of that kind of shit. We just wanted to do it for our community just to get a few bucks, 6 or 8 shirts. I was just going to say 4 or 5 shirts, but if we get 6 or 8, that's no big deal. It may take a little longer to get them done, but no IG posting craziness. Just
because next thing you know, we'll have
regular t-shirts. We're just going to print them ourselves, and it's not trying to get, all this, they're just going to be normal shirts. It's just trying to help out a little.
It's just trying to help him out, man. He's a good guy, man. He does a lot for the community, and
I mean, if we had somewhere we could buy the shirts and people could just, buy as many as they wanted and get the proceeds to them, that'd be different. But,
yes.
I'm actually making the shirts myself. So it's like, but either way, it's like, if we can sell a few of them or whatever, if we can get him $100.
Andrew, we were just saying that,
something to help him out,
we're going to make a few 4 or 5 shirts. If somebody wants one, hit me up on my DM. They're $25. You get a Iron Animal Show shirt, our sticker pack, everything shipped to you. All the money that you pay for that shirt goes right to JDI for the loss he had of his animals. We're just going to give. We ain't making nothing off this. Everything.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, we're actually donating the shipping and all that kind of stuff. So
yes.
It's like.
Albert,
but either way, we can talk about it.
You got my number.
I thought I have an Instagram post with his address and shit. I thought I sent him stickers and shit. I'm sure I have. I've sent him shit before. I'm pretty sure.
Rob. But yeah, Alberto, just send me a text message.
Oh, Alberto, isn't that the one where it's like I got a message from someone else, but I have his address. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah. Then Alberto just messaged me.
Shit, right?
Yeah.
I've had to.
Yeah, he's got stickers.
I'm pretty sure I have.
So Alberto,
that was my sister's IG, exactly. So I have your address, right on.
Just give me send me a message on a text message.
Let's say if we can just do 8 of them. If there's 8 people that want a shirt, I can do 8 of them without too much of a time restraint. We'll just, I'll just go. If I have some shirts already, some sizes, I might have to, order some sizes or, go to Hobby Lobby or some shit, get some t-shirts. This is more just for fun to help him anyway. It's not like,
And my PayPal is in the description down here. If
Yeah, but make sure nothing goes through YouTube or nothing because we don't need them dipping in. I mean, super chats and all that's fun for the channels to help the channels and grow, but this we want to keep on the outside so we can get everything to go to JDI. So let's just shoot for we'll just shoot for 8 shirts. When you get 8 shirts filled up, the first 8 people, take those 8 people, and then let me do those, and then we'll work for we'll see what goes on with the rest.
Right.
So. Because I think I should have enough material because it's a pretty simple, design. It's not very big. So I don't know how much material.
Just
I may have to order
don't say
a
nothing
roll of vinyl
outside,
or something. But
don't say nothing outside.
He may be listening, but just stay
Gypsy,
within us. Yeah.
You go ahead and explain it this time.
What?
Gypsy didn't hear. She didn't hear what it was.
Oh, well, we're just gonna. I can make shirts and T-shirts, so we just figure if we could sell some shirts and a sticker pack, we'll just give like a Iron Animal Show shirt and an Iron Animal Show sticker, my sticker, his sticker for like $25, and we'll ship you a shirt, the Iron Animal Show shirt, and then the proceeds are all going to help JDI because he lost the 2 snakes.
Yeah, one was a VPI exotic, one was a breeder female, one was a.
But I don't want any posts out
female.
to like Instagram. I don't want any of that shit because I can't. If we get like 50 orders, it's not going to happen. So we can't do that. Like I said, we'll do like the first 8. I'll take those ones, and if I can get those out fast enough, then we're fine. Because even then,
and I know they got a couple things going on outside of here on Instagram, that he don't know about. I know, that they're doing a few that. The person he was mentoring did like a GoFundMe or something and reached out, but your pinstripe strikes but ain't wrapping her food up. What's that mean?
She doesn't want to eat. She's pissed.
She just doesn't want to eat.
She wants it out of her way.
Exactly.
But like I said, if we could do 8 shirts and get $200, that'd be fine, and that'll be. Because on our side, then, because the more shirts that we do and send everything to him, it's the more cost on us. Not that we can't do it. We do want to help, but we can't do, because it's basically probably $12 on our side on each shirt,
right?
To buy the shirt and then to ship the shirt. So it's like 8 shirts. That's like we're in it like $80-some bucks. So it's like I don't want to do too many shirts anyway.
The thing about it, I have his PayPal, so he can't just like.
We'll just do it.
He's like, no, dude, I don't want it. I don't, no. I mean, it's just gonna be there, and then I'll tell him, hey, dude, look at your PayPal. So.
But I mean, if we can do the 8, because that's like, so because it'll cost like $40 to ship them, and then about $40 to make them. So, and then
she's been doing it for 5 weeks, huh? How often do you feed her? Just once a week, Russell? Hi, Crystal.
Yep, defensive strike for sure. Crystals, plants, and pets. Welcome, welcome. Still hurts my feelings to say my name second, even though it's his show. Or his channel. It's our show. He's
does the same thing whenever you host.
I know. I'm still giving her a bad time. It was funny. She did a little video the other day about her little seedlings popping up. I'm like, Crystal, are you sure those are pepper seeds? And then I put the little cloud in the puff. She goes, what do you mean, Justin?
More secrets, thank you, buddy.
I was just checking.
If she's, I don't do it twice a week, buddy. If she does it once, if it's any snake, if you give them a meal and they defensive strike or they don't want to eat, don't offer it for another week. Because if you do it more than that, you're just gonna start stressing them out.
They finally shipped out my sticker. Sweet. Hopefully I'm on the list to get one. So yeah, and then it'll be cool. 8 shirts is good to start with. Make sure I can make them all. I don't want to disappoint anybody, but it's all for the benefit of the people anyway. Yeah, you're in there 2 times a week trying to give her food. She's probably just mad at you. Yeah, offer it live if you're not. That's true. And you're the only one that knows what they look like. Oh, right on. Oh, I feed her live. Okay. Yeah, then she just not. She don't want it. Well, pythons are weird. They can go into a little fast. I mean, even if they're not in a breeding situation, I mean, they go off of food sometimes. Monitor her weight if she doesn't eat pretty soon.
All right.
She's my best eater. Well, yeah, then maybe she's just, you know. Are you taking care of business over there, Chief?
Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Lizard Mom, Ball Python Love, Jason, Esther. I gotta write these down. I'll forget.
Yeah, don't leave live in with her at all. I didn't know it was live. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I think that'll be good time, and all this is going to be presented to him from this show, not just us, from you guys. I mean, just you guys being here makes a difference, and you're going to be mentioned into this. Not like every name, but you know, the Iron Animal Show and its people. This is we're doing this from all of us to them.
Yeah, it'll be from this whole community. It won't just be from me and Justin. It's going to be from y'all and, you know, from the whole community here. Gypsy Girl, thank you. She's just going to donate the 25 she won on Ball Python Love's channel.
Oh, nice. But yeah, so what's up, Pete? We got that out there. It's all good because he can come back. We don't want him to know. So don't say nothing.
Yeah.
We're good with what we got now and the people that we know that knows what's going on. Bang, we're all good right now. So. Oh, now everybody's wanting everybody else's shirts. Let's just focus on these shirts and then we'll worry about the rest later.
Is it okay for a rat to bite a ball python while it's wrapped?
No. Not at all.
Rob, yes, you can.
It may happen. It may happen, but it's not okay.
If you go down the description, I got a couple, I've got a storefront tier and a TeePublic right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You can look at and see, but they don't have nothing on the back. So I'm trying to, they got the front and everything, but I'm trying to make one that's got stuff on the back too, but it might be a little bit, but you can check them out if you want. The links are in the description. What's up, Beaches Ball?
Beaches Balls is in the house.
Yeah, when I feed live and it hits the rat, I watch it. If it's not got the head right or whatever, I'll take tongs or whatever or pliers or whatever, and I'll make sure that rat's mouth's nowhere.
Do whatever to where it's biting the tongs and not the snake. Ball Python Love, that guy is the champ. That's the one thing about his videos that cracked me up the most. That snake gets that rat or mouse gets anywhere near his snake, he just grabs it right behind the back of the head, just pulls it backwards. And he's so patient about it. He just grabs it, pulls him back, just wait. Yep, you're good. Let's go on to the next one. It just cracks me up because he's right there.
It is showing up.
He just grabs him behind the head, just pulls him back. Just wait.
You see that little lizard you got there? That's your. It changes. The longer you're in there, like another month or so, you'll get a different icon, and then you have emojis.
My membership icon isn't showing. Oh yeah, you got the little lizard, buddy. You got it.
Yeah. I didn't just set one badge.
Yeah, he's got 6
per
different
level
badges, right?
Yeah, but as like if like the second month you're all the people that have been in it for 2 months now, you get a different character. You know what I mean? It just shows.
Yeah, the actual badge now is the lizard. He might have thought it was that S thing before, but yeah, it's the lizard now.
Yeah.
I'm still the lizard too. I should be in it over a month. The hell? How long?
No, because I've only done it like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
maybe,
it's 3 weeks or something. Yeah. Yeah, see, I have the exact same on mine. I have the same image, the same snake head, but 6 different colors.
You've never had. I'll tell you what. Yeah, let me tell you what. That man, when a rat bites you, that is no joke.
Oh yeah, especially when they're pissed like that. Yeah, it's no joke.
Beacher, that's probably that's a whole different topic there, and I just don't really want to beat a dead horse down. You know, I mean, I don't feel it's right for me to say anything. You know, or people make mistakes. You know, I mean, um, so that's all I can really say. I mean, there's a lot of different people's opinions on it, right or wrong.
I didn't actually see the original footage, so I stay out of saying anything about it. I didn't originally see anything, so I don't know what it was.
I mean,
I've heard
I'm gonna put it this way,
but it's like a joke.
I understand.
It's never the same version,
I understand his point of view in a sense because, you know, he said it wrong, and I believe it was I think it was a private conversation. To be honest with you, that he texted somebody and then they screenshot it and they went from there. But you know, if he would have took in
Chris did wrong and they handled it wrong, yes.
Exactly. If he would have taken he would have taken somebody's animals, and say their animals had Nido or anything, and killed half his collection, would them people have paid for his snakes? You know, I understand, you know, stuff like that. He said it wrong. He worded it wrong. He probably should have just never not said nothing. But I also don't believe that you bring a man on a live stream and you execute him, literally execute him on a live stream. I don't believe in that either. You know, I mean, I understand some of their points and what they were trying to make, you know, to him.
It could have went about. It could have been. You have to make.
It could have been done differently.
You know, you learn from shit. I mean, it's just the way life goes. Nobody's freaking perfect. You know.
I mean, I know he made a few posts, Rob. I understand that. I'm just saying. I just say that I understand some of the points they were making, but it could have been handled way differently, and I don't think it was right to execute somebody on a live stream like that.
Did you see what they're trying to do to Illinois? Yes, I did.
Yeah. Oh, I seen. And if they pass that, dude, there'll be no more Tinley. You know, there'll be no more Tinley.
Yeah, it's insane.
And you know what? He's got amazing snakes. Bottom line,
I am broke as a joke, but as soon as my Google check comes in, I'm gonna get me a membership and stuff.
But
on the ARC and get to helping.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just it. I mean, I really don't want to go into it, but that's just my opinion. Everybody messes up, dude. If you ain't messed up, you know, you mess up. Human. But and we all make mistakes. But
there's no human alive that has never messed up.
We can't just keep all this drama and hate's going on. I mean, I understand people do wrong. I do wrong.
And
it's not looking good for this community.
That's the biggest thing right here. That's what I'm saying. Right here, what he said, we all need to start paying attention to that because it's like it's starting. There's drama. People are going to say this. There's going to be shit that's not agreed. But it's like, remember, like, you know, we need to stick together. We need to.
The bottom line is, if you don't like
somebody, you don't have to necessarily be friends with somebody, yeah.
Or you don't like what they're doing. There's a thing called unfollow, unsubscribe.
Yeah, just don't hang out with them, you know.
I mean, because that's if that's your opinion. Because I'm gonna tell you what, you could go say something, and it could be turned around on you the next day. You never know. Watch what you comment sometimes, because you might be in that heat of the moment mad and say something you might regret later on. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Because. Yeah. Because what I feel now is this is going to affect his dad from Rats 101 when it shouldn't affect him because of the association.
Yeah.
And I think that's wrong because his dad didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, that's the thing, though. People don't realize that the same thing that everybody's trying to get on these social medias is the same thing that's going to destroy you when you fuck up. So you can't expect to, like, you know, be this and not to be picked through with a comb neither. But
yeah, and Brian did, crazy. And I will give Brian credit there. Brian
exactly. Did talk with KY Constrictors right here, social media.
Chris about that, and Chris did say it's okay for Brian to tell him about his issues. So that was, you know, but even the next day, Brian kind of he felt a little bad the way things went down, you know, and. I understand that they were saying, "Hey, I think you should donate. You should donate $10,000." But
Alberto, it's not a bad decision at all. You know?
$10,000 to me when they said that. I mean, I know they were saying, "Hey, that would be a start," but no, because $10,000. Some people might think, hey, if I screw up, I'll just donate some more money and buy my way out of this. You see what I'm saying?
They are coming at us from all angles. Yes, they
So,
are for sure. And if you are not a member, you should become a member of US Arc.
You're right, Jason. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I just think, you know, there was guys on that panel that screwed up in the past too, but you know, I think, not everybody's perfect. So, and we know that people screwed up on that panel that executed that day, I mean, not long ago too. So
no one can tell me anything but on YouTube. Hey, it's
so I just,
and that's another thing too, and it affects people differently. So I mean, some people can have some shit said to them and they can shake it off, but some people it's devastating to them.
Well, and everybody knows after this that he had some mental issues. It was brought up there. What if after that live stream he went off that live stream and did something stupid? Well, you'd feel pretty fucking bad then, wouldn't you? Or don't say you wouldn't. Don't say you wouldn't, because that could have been avoided. And the whole thing, it could have. I'm going to tell you the best thing advice. If you have a problem with somebody, you call them and you talk to them. Don't message them. Don't text message them. Don't put it on social media. You call them and work it out, because if you don't, it's going to get
well, guys, great live, but I got to get to work. Much love. KY, thanks for coming in, man.
Yes, Rob.
Thanks for being here, being a part of this family.
And I'm not sticking up for nobody in the whole deal. I'm just showing you my opinion that I think it could have been handled in a whole different way. And that's what I love back in the day. You called people, you worked it out,
Or you went out in the parking lot and then you had a beer afterwards. But either way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Either way. Bang! What's up?
Yes, that's and that whole start, that whole US Arc deal started kind of like, I know they're doing different states, but Oregon, you didn't want you traveling even to do a show like with a turtle. And now I went to Illinois, the same thing,
Yeah. It's crazy.
Which means that no reptile expos. And where is one of the biggest, if not the biggest reptile expo? Tinley is in Chicago. So this is a big deal, they're trying to throw this stuff in while people are not paying attention because of the bad weather going on, the virus going on, and people not paying attention. We need to go on. You're right, because in all, them people were just trying to get water. Some people don't even have water, and it don't matter if they had a generator or not. You can't. The gas stations ain't open to get fuel. They don't store fuel like people do up north. They don't have fuel. They don't have that. And I'm going to tell you what, the houses that are made in Texas are made to not keep heat in like a regular house because of their heat. It's made for like air conditioning. Most of what's screwed up, most of their hot water heaters are in the attic, of all places, because it's the extreme heat. It ain't like a regular house where you have it in your garage or, in the closet on the main floor in the basement. No,
having
it's
a
up
whole
in
building
attic.
Outside somewhere.
It's in an attic. So you got to understand that it's a complete different atmosphere in Texas. And the bad thing is, when anything bad happens down south, Texas is the first to help out and give a helping hand. You want to donate, you were hurt, give them some water, send pallets of water, stuff like that. These people can't even go get a drink. I mean, I said the other day we had over 50 water main break. They updated today. We had over 300 water mains break through Tulsa alone.
Well, yeah, Tulsa 20 city. Fucking minus 24. It's like, holy
That's
shit,
main water line breaks.
When places aren't used to that shit, it's like, that's devastating.
Yep, exactly. But that's just my, I don't really want to get into it no more than that. Just, just want to, there was a better way, and I don't think that way was a good way of doing it at all.
And speaking of JDI, you know, that was the craziest shit because he got that clutch of babies. He was on such a high and then in such a low all in the same day. But did you see them babies on the Instagram? You couldn't see him with the shit on the YouTube, but man, once he went over to the Instagram and showed them things, they was pretty for sure.
Well,
he was way clean over there. I don't know why it was so fucked up from YouTube. It was weird.
What was really bad is
I think John Moore. I think he's in here. He was there with me, and yeah, it was like really grainy. He was hard to see. Sure.
JDI went to a reptile expo that day, early that day, met a lot of good people, you know, in the business.
Yeah.
You know, because he lives up in Minnesota. They had him, and he got to go, and, you know, so he's at this expo. He's meeting some people, man. He's having a good time, you know, blah, 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 talking, and comes home to a tragedy, dude. And, you know, I mean.
Well, yeah, and he did the first YouTube live. He cut his eggs right on YouTube and shit. It was good, you know.
I mean, the man quit drinking 2 years ago.
John did, those babies was sexy. But it was crazy, the difference between as soon as he left YouTube and went over to Instagram, it was like I said, he went from like, you know, 720 to 8K. It was like craziness. It was crystal clear. They were bright color. It was like, wow. I don't know why it was so weird through YouTube.
Might have been maybe with his settings. You got to watch your settings, you know, with YouTube.
Yeah, there must be something in there because usually we're clearer than what he was. I mean, that night he was way fuzzy. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you know, he got in the hobby. He was a bad alcoholic and he quit drinking and he's been sober for over 2 years, all because of ball pythons.
Hell yeah.
And he does a lot for the community. And you know, I mean, dude, I won a T-shirt off of Justin's show the other night, and he goes, pick one out. I said, well, I kind of like this one, but I said, I'm going to go with this one. I'm just the regular T-shirt. He says, no. If you want a $40 or $50 shirt, get you a $40 or $50 shirt. I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm like, dude, I can take a 50. He's like, no. You guys are worth it. I love these people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just stuff like that, you know. Most people take advantage of stuff like that. I don't. I'm like, hey man, just give me the T-shirt, you know.
Yeah.
You know, know which one you want. I'm gonna get.
That's why we're doing what we're doing too. It's like,
right.
You know, there's nothing. We're not like, oh, you're getting all this, and that. It's the shirt, this and that. This is what it is. This is where it's going. You want one, you want one. If you don't, you don't.
Right. Exactly.
They will be hanging around, you know. See, Jason. So what's up over there?
Oh, nothing much.
I don't see no big screen for your fans back there. You ain't got no fans? What? It's not for the people anymore?
In time, Justin. In time. Dang.
In time.
I mean.
Fuck. I've been showing you how it's done for so long.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I guess I need to yell at my daughters. I mean, there you go. My daughters need to find a goddamn husband that'll just give me a goddamn flat screen and I can fix it and put it on my wall.
Hey, if you can't, some people got it, some people don't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to yell at my daughter. I'm going to yell at them. But
all you got to do is find you a broken Vizio. I will teach you how to fix it.
I'm just playing. I was just saying.
Somebody will give it to you for free. As soon as you hear somebody say, hey, I got a Vizio, but it shuts off on its own, let me know. I'll fix it. I can tell you how to fix it.
All right, Russell. See, Heather, the new frog is cool. I mean, all you can see is like this much. It's buried down deep.
For your like, TV in the background
one
day. $5 banger.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Albert. You know, so it's funny that thing buries itself, dude. It's straight ambush, and you know, I mean, I sent you that picture, Justin. You see it? It buried itself.
Yeah. Well, that's what mine does. Mine buries itself.
Just so you can see. Well, I can see my Pac-Man. It'll bury, but it won't get like that. It covers its whole body up where it's just the horns and the eyes sticking out.
Yeah, my Pac-Man frog does that shit all the time. Kills me.
Not yet. It ain't happening yet. So.
What ain't happening yet?
Esther's comment.
Okay. I didn't know if that's when you were
at home
to or a different one.
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, this one, that was what I liked about this frog. It's a, it's a Suriname. It's just a different locale, but it's just it's a cool color and the size of it. It's not even full grown, but it just looks mean, dude. I mean, it looks badass.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Let's see. The top of the eyes. Mine does that too, but sometimes he'll be buried all. Like if right when I feed him and he gets full, then he buries himself to where I can't even see him. And then, like I said, when he pops up about halfway, and it's weird. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but it's like all the way around him is like padded down. It's like he's waiting for food. You know what I mean? He's like he's ready. It's like he's got his
that's his ambush.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just nuts.
But when they're like with Alberto and stuff, I mean, like mine, they're so little that the little ones I got to take out because you don't want them to digest none of that, at all when they're babies. And mine was, dude. It was in mine when I got that first one was size of a quarter. It was a baby, That's awesome, Jason, because I just happened to study the same frog that day. And if y'all haven't seen the fantasy frogs that this one can produce, dude, them things are beautiful too, dude. And there for a long time, they thought fantasy frogs would not reproduce to make other ones, and they have just started reproducing like in the last year or two, so which is cool. But I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna lie, they had that African file snake in there. Now I'm telling you, that was the decision there, dude. Because that African file snake was badass, dude.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. They are hard. I just had noticed that somebody, I was watching a YouTube channel, and they had said that's what they had said, and just like they've successfully been getting them to breed, But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that African file snake, man, that thing is cool. And it's not a baby. It's it's an adult or a sub-adult, and man got him out. Man, he's just as docile as can be, And he actually has it feeding on rodents, because I heard they're kind of hard to get, in captivity. The file snakes can be hard, but because they eat other snakes, I'm almost positive they eat like even venomous snakes. But it's a cool looking snake. I ain't gonna lie. And Andrew, I don't know if you watched my video there, but he had a hybrid half rat, half bull snake in there, and that thing is beautiful. I mean, beautiful, but it's not for sale. He won't sell it, it's his. But he had it on display. That thing was just beautiful. No, Jason, it's like 5 minutes from my house. It's a pet store here, a little mom and pop. Actually, his mom and dad own a pet shop in Sapulpa, which is about 20 minutes from me. And he's got a pet shop here in Sand Springs across the river, and he vends expos too. Yeah, I'll see if I can get pictures for you. And so all his pet shop is just snake, reptiles, invertebrates, and amphibians, and he sells feeders too, and stuff like that. But so which is cool, really cool, because he was the one that, you're right. He was the one on the video I told you that CNC had that showed their display table in Texas that had the yellowtail crebo. He said as soon as he won that expo, the guy that had the booth next to him bought that yellowtail crebo right up from him instantly. And but yeah, it's which is cool. So I told him that I wanted a pixie frog, juvenile to sub-adult, or so he said, you want a male, don't you? I'll go, yeah. So but he sold 2 or 3 file snakes already. So that was the last one he had in there. Welcome to that. He had that smooth front Cayman, dwarf Cayman in there. It's probably only, I don't know, 1.5 foot maybe, if that. Yeah, I know. Could have shipped them right to your dad, huh? Andrew, this one hasn't been there that long. Couple years maybe, if that. Um, but his mom and dad run one in Sapulpa called um, Animal House. Is what it's called, and their last name is Grants. I don't know if you know any Grants, but that's his last name. So the one in right here in Sand Spring is called Grant's Family Exotics. But his dad and them run one in Sapulpa. What's up, Lowlife? So, but it's cool, It's cool to, it's nice to see because when like places like Southern Agriculture and everybody else is charging $8 for a small rat, or whatever, you go to him, it's like 250 or something, I mean, so he's not. Thanks on that. But so he's not trying to gouge people, what I mean, either, I mean, and I got the tank, it was used, but I just cleaned it up. He had new ones, but he had that one in there, and I got all the substrate, come with the water bowl and all that other stuff, plus the frog, and he didn't charge me for none of that other stuff, dude. He just charged me for um just basically, he just basically cut me a deal on everything, so which was good. And Southern Ag, dude, I was selling them female rats 2 years ago, and in Owasso when I lived over in Skytook, and they weren't that bad on price, and now they've went up to, like I said, $8 or more for a small rat, and I'm like, that's crazy,
It's crazy. Around here, it's nuts.
I can go to this little mom and pop
gonna come over and get some rats tomorrow. Save her
for $250,
Yeah, it'll save her like $30. She come get rats tomorrow.
Appreciate that, LKB. Leon, you're right. We can be friends.
Everybody's friends. Who's not friends?
Annette.
Oh, Annette's a weirdo.
You didn't see the super chat?
Oh, I seen her. We could be friends now, but I didn't know what the hell I didn't know what she was talking about.
No, she said we can't.
Oh, we can't be friends. What's up with that?
Because I didn't buy that dwarf caiman.
Oh.
And send it to you.
Oh yeah, because you did talk about one that there was one at the pet store in your video, huh? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. Exactly. Support the local mom, and you know what? They work with you. I mean,
I cannot say that around here as much.
Well, yeah, but they're not going out vending reptile expos, and that's not their blood, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they do. They
do they?
Chameleons. That's their thing. Yeah, they breed. Well, I'm pretty sure they go to shows and shit. They breed chameleons. But it's like you go in there and it's like they got normal bearded dragon for $169. They'll have like a normal ball python for $150. They're the ones that had the pied for $650. It's crazy.
Yeah. See, like I
swear to God, that's why I want to start a pet store so bad and just charge people normal prices and give them some normal rodents.
See, I gave him all my normals, for like just credits because we work with each other. Dude, he sells like a normal for like $35.
I love the place, but between the,
you know what I mean?
There's a few issues with
bearded dragon can cost you $50.
Ridiculous,
You should be paying more than $50 for. But see,
and then they breed some in-house too. And they breed some in-house, and then they charge like crazy amounts for.
How much is a cicada tortoise where you live? A baby, say.
I don't know. I've never looked at them.
See, like
they sell turtles at that pet store, but usually they're $400 or $500 for any turtle they got.
Well, it depends on the species, but cicada, a lot of places will say like, oh, I can get them for $25 or whatever, or they're all over the place. Well, here they're $100 for a baby, right off.
I'm a weirdo because I got it from you. Well, hey.
Yeah, see, they're $100 here, but then you get like places like Arizona.
It's better to be a weirdo than being.
Or over that way, they're $25. I mean, all day long. So, but you know, their abundancy there. You know, I mean, um, but here they're $100 all day long just for a baby. You know. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I want one. Don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna start me a pet store. It's my animal house.
I'm gonna go that one.
I can make YouTube videos and publicize in my town that these videos, how to care videos, you can buy all these items right here at my animal house. It's gonna be amazing.
You got a cicada, Alberto?
No, I do. No, I don't have one. I was just kidding.
He said $40. He said paid mine $40.
$40?
Heather said 60 for her. See, and that's the weird thing. It depends on your locale, on everything. You know what I mean? It really does. Because, like, you know, that's the difference in prices through the country. You know, I mean, it's weird. You know, I mean, there's people that are saying they're selling they sell.
I'm back.
Who was it?
Grocery shopping is important.
They were selling their normal ball pythons to the pet store as a baby for $100 or better, and they were paying them. I'm like, God dang. But see, it depends on where you're at.
Telling them they were at, 5G?
No. It was somebody in our chat. I thought it was Angel. No, not Angel. I can't remember who it was. It was somebody telling us that.
Justin, trust me. You know what? It would be a lot of work, but it's, for one, I don't have any work. No, but no, I think it would be, it's not, I don't know. I think if it was done right, it's not that, it wouldn't be as bad.
It's a lot. I agree. It's a lot of work. And I know you used to own a pet store, but to me, I think I would love to own a pet store and be able to sell
all day about owning pet
animals.
Well, yeah, but it's just
reptiles.
It's crazy when you, yeah.
Wow, really?
I think if I was ever going to go out on a venture and just try to start something, that's what I would want to do anyway.
Yeah.
And not like a big pet store, not with a bunch of shit. I'd just start out just really small.
I mean, if I had the land and the money, I'd start like a rescue for dogs and stuff like that too, because
my boss was I don't know if she's still actually considered to be, but for years she was a Dotson rescue. She had wiener dogs.
Dude, you know what really makes me mad? Let me tell you.
What grinds your gears?
You want to know what grinds my gears?
What grinds Irondogg's gears? And I'm sure there's horror stories, but there's horror stories to any business.
This is a pretty common one though. Is I look on Craigslist all the time. It's really not looking to buy like a snake or anything. Like, hey, because they got enclosures and stuff like that. You never know what you can, or even like the front opening door terrariums. I'm always looking for stuff like that. A good deal, but these people have all these dogs, and they'll show 2 or 3 dogs, and they'll say, "Well, I'm moving, so I have to get rid of this dog." But yet they'll keep another one. They'll say, "Hey, I can't keep this dog," but yet they'll have, I'm going to keep this one. I'm getting rid of this one. Or they'll say, "It's crate trained. Every dog that's for sale is crate trained," because these people put it in a crate all freaking day long.
Oh yeah.
And they never take it out. I've never. My dogs come in and out. I've never crate trained.
And it's like they'll let the dog out every now and then to run around a little bit, and it's like, well, what the fuck is the point of owning a dog?
Well, we bought
a Chihuahua. See if you trained it, wanted to go in somewhere, if like company come over or something, and it was a dog you didn't want around people. Hey, go in your little thing or something. Even then,
but you don't know how bad it affects.
It's like to be in there all day. What's the point of having it?
We had bought a Chihuahua a long time ago, and
what the fuck? That's your problem right there. Goddamn Chihuahuas, man. Mean.
No. That's what the wife had wanted. So, but it was in a crate all the time because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you know when we none of our animals are even? I mean, we get a crate, we tear it apart. It's only time we use it is we're going to move. And
we're going to the vet. You got to have one. To go to the vet.
Something like that.
Go to the vet. That's about it. It's the only time they get put together is go to the vet.
Well, I never did. My big dog, I just put him on a lead.
Yeah.
But anyway, I put a food bowl down there, and they take the food out, and she would push it with her nose and then eat it because she never had a food bowl. It's like,
oh yeah,
stuff like that is like,
very sad.
But it's like you see that all the time. It's like,
oh yeah, I mean we have a big
if you
fenced
can't
yard and
keep a
shit,
dog,
but yeah.
if you don't want a dog and you don't want to take the time to train it to go outside and go to the bathroom and all that, then don't get a fucking dog. You know what I mean? Hell,
Yeah,
Heather's got a
for
pig.
sure.
Heather's got a pig that comes in and is just better than a dog. You know, if she puts it in the wintertime, you know, it comes
Oh
in there,
yeah,
lays
yeah.
down. I mean, come on, man. You know.
Oh no, we got outside dogs too, but I mean, it's outside only gets so much. I mean, when it's cold
Yeah, but
outside, they come in.
see, that was
So
on the news the other day. You know,
yeah,
temps got down to, you know, like I said, -24. They were looking for people to donate dog houses. No, motherfucker, bring your dog in. It's gonna fucking freeze and die.
exactly. Yeah, it's like
I mean, bring it in. I mean, if you can't bring it in the garage anywhere, then you don't need it. That's what grinds my gears. It's just sad, dude. It's just sad to see.
oh yeah. Well, it's always sad when you see dogs out there, but
and that damn
depends on
commercial
what
you
kind
see,
of dogs they are.
that
Actually,
damn commercial you see all the time playing that shows all the sad puppy dogs.
oh my god,
You know what I'm
Trish
saying?
shuts that off. She freaking
That's a
hates
fucking
that
bunch
thing.
of bullshit, dude. You know they make like over $100 million a year, and they only donate maybe $1 million to the shelters. So where's all that other money going? They don't even donate that money. You know what I mean? So that's
my dog never left outside. Yeah, like Token, he doesn't go outside. Ellie, the big German Shepherd, she does live most of her life outside because she has because we got her when we got her fixed because she was a rescue, and then she leaks ever since. We tried all these pills and shit. So basically, she's an outside dog unless it gets cold, and then she comes in and she lays on a mat. She stays in her little area.
Yeah.
And she's sleeping.
There'll be people. Them children say ASPSE or whatever they're called. They go, we're not even associated with that group. They don't give us no money. It's like, but they catch them right pictures and make you feel bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just,
Yeah, 3%.
That's a scam. It's a freaking scam.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. Yeah. Well, most shit is. That's the whole thing. Anywhere where there's an opportunity for money to be made, there's always going to be someone with a scam of some sort. It's a nature of the game. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is.
Yeah, but they want to talk about us keeping a reptile, but yet they flash these commercials and they're even worse than that. That's my point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Yeah, if you got a big husky out playing in the snow, it's no big deal. When you see this skinny ass, like a short-haired dog that damn well doesn't belong outside, sitting on the porch freezing to death, it's like
I mean, if you got a big new newfie, big Newfoundland or something like that.
If they're out playing in the snow, you leave them alone. Who cares? But there's certain dogs that it's like, pee breaks over.
People have good dog houses or mini sheds with heat and lights and everything else. Hey, a bale of hay or straw will do wonders in somewhere for a dog. Let me tell you, but. People don't even do that, They just put a stake in the ground.
Dog houses. The one that she's got that's close to the house, I think it's just an upside down apple bin. It's got a big old heat light in it and shit. Little carpet door.
Yep.
It's a little condo.
I see dog houses all the time on Craigslist,
it's
dude.
Funny. She's got all these lights out there and all this weird shit, and then the dogs sleep inside anyway.
I see dog houses on Craigslist and Marketplace. These things are like mini mansions. I'm thinking, who's going to go out there and spend $1,500 on a goddamn basically a playhouse for your kid that's made into a dog.
Yeah, and then you're better off building it yourself anyway. If you have any kind of building skills, you can build it for $200.
I can put a heater in my garage cheaper than that and let them in the garage.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Crazy shit.
It's crazy. It is, and there's so many scams on Craigslist too. You got to watch out. Hey, here's an African gray parrot. I got caged and all for $200. You start reading the post, it's all fucking. You go, yeah, and we have this dog. It's like, where'd that come from? All of a sudden,
Yeah.
You got African gray parrot for $200. That's a scam. Them things are high dollar, dude.
Yeah, those are too.
Their voice vocabulary knows over 100,000 words. You ever heard of rape?
Hashtag
Save the frogs.
Check your probes. Probe check. That's right. Probe check. That's what we're going with. Hashtag probe check.
You ever heard of Raven talk?
Outside of our community, somebody might give you a funny look if you say it. But in the community, they'll know.
You ever heard of Raven talk?
Yeah.
They're
actually
sound
really
weird,
intelligent.
They sound weird when it's like they're like talking to their nose. You know how like people like.
Yeah.
That's weird to hear one of them.
Yeah, like a regular crow and a raven. Both birds are actually really smart. A lot of people think it's the same bird, but it's not. But yeah, they're really intelligent.
You can split their tongue and they talk real good.
I've heard that, but I've heard that's also a myth.
I also heard that I also heard if Department of Natural Resources comes out and because you can get a permit, and they ever see you doing any alternations like that, they will fine you.
Yeah, fine. Yeah,
but I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if it's true or not.
We're at,
I've always heard that too.
If it's everywhere else, but around here, like in town, we get the crows, and they're big ass black crows. But if you go to the mountains, we have ravens. They're actually like they're twice the size. They look just like crows, but you go to the mountains, they're like twice the size. They're actually like
ravens are way
they're the ones
bigger
that you
than
see, you know, in the mountains with a snake in their hands, you know, as they're flying. You know, goddamn hawks looking at them, and you know, it's like what the hell? Those are actual ravens. But yeah, they're intelligent. All of them are.
Yeah. Oh, a hawk or crows always let you know when there's a hawk around.
And that's another thing too, man. I don't know if it happens everywhere. We get like huge like groups of crows. It's weird. It's like they bunch up every now and then, and it's like they're everywhere. And it's like if you mess with one of them, them fuckers will dive bomb you. I mean, it's crazy. I had a dog one time that killed a crow for hours. There was like 10 crows that squawked for hours. They would not leave my backyard. The dog killed the damn thing. Even after I got rid of the bird, it was like they tormented me for hours afterwards. It was crazy.
I've seen a baby that was just kind of, he couldn't really fly.
Yeah, they don't play, man. Crows
he was on the ground.
Yeah.
I was going to go over there. Shit, I didn't get close, man. These things are, I'm like, screw you. And I ain't
they're brave, man. They'll get you. It's funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
Never had a Pac-Man frog. Yeah. Held some big ones, though. Right on. Save the frogs.
The pixie frogs get big.
It is funny, the big frog craze. And Moto did help with that, but I've been wanting to frog for a long time. I just never.
I got it more off of Venom than I got it more off of Venom than I did Moto, because Venom, you know, he had the big frogs. That's where I mean, Moto had it too, but with the Pac-Man. But I mean, I started watching with Venom with the, you know, his feeding his. That's more of the frogs, or how I kind of got like, oh, look at that pixie frog. That thing's badass, you know.
Yeah, it's funny. I asked a couple channels before too, and they all said pixie frogs. Like, what frog should I get? Pixie frog. So that's why I never got a Pac-Man frog. But I did watching his videos. It was like, man, Pac-Man frog's all right too. So I was like, shit, give me one.
Well, and that's another thing.
Because everybody told me to get a pixie frog, so I was like, all right. So I held off on the damn Pac-Man frog. But so
nope, I haven't chosen a name yet.
I was like, man, they're cool too.
I've got a bunch of people that gave me names, and I'm probably gonna pick the ones I like and then throw it up on a vote. So, what should my Pac-Man's frog dirt temp be?
Whatever the temperature of your ambient temperature of your room. I mean, where are they at?
Well, they actually bury down in the dirt to cool off and to get moisture.
Well, yeah, and on the frogs too. Never put your heat pad underneath. Always put it on the side of the tank somewhere. Never put
I don't run a heat pad.
But if you do, you got to put it on the actual side of the aquarium, because they'll bury down and they'll burn themselves.
Yep. Because my ambient heat in my room is good enough. I don't have to run.
My room stays the same. It's 80 to 82 degrees constantly. So my frog's good. But yeah, if you do have to run heat, don't run it on the bottom of the aquarium. They burrow down. It's not good for the frogs.
Yeah, they actually burrow down to get cooler, you know.
Yeah.
And with Pac-Mans, you shouldn't just pick them up with your bare hands either. Make sure your hands have been in some water, or wear gloves. Like with my baby,
usually I rub my hand in the substrate, and then I'll grab it if I have to. Or else
with
I'll
my
put
baby,
on the glove if I have some.
I do it, you know, because it was just a baby, but and never give it, you know, I mean, y'all probably know this, but just don't give it tap water, you know, straight tap water, you know. So distilled or bottled water, or you can treat it with them like you do fish water, but I just would get regular, you know, just.
No frog, leopard gecko, yes. Yeah.
Yes. Well, my leopard.
All animals are different, but yeah.
My leopard
mean,
geckos are on that rack system.
somebody may do it differently, but I read a bunch of shit that says, yeah, you don't put them on the bottom because they'll bury down and then burn themselves.
Yes.
So if you're going to actually try to put heat on them, you do it on the side.
Yes, I've seen some big frog guys say that too.
Always but you know, there's always. I mean, depending, I guess, what the temperature of what you're controlling, I guess, is more valuable to the fact of where you put the heat. I mean, if you control
there's some good information right there.
Nothing happens. The frog don't like it. That's true. Don't lick the frogs, man. Don't lick the frogs.
Don't lick the frogs.
Jason, when you bringing home one? He was talking to frogs.
Who knows?
I mean, it's crazy people be all picking up. My frog don't like me. He don't like me at all. If I try to pick him up, he don't like me at all. Nope. Don't like me.
But I read somewhere. Okay, what did you read? There you go. Boom.
Got one. Sweet. Hashtag Crunch Gang. What'd you read?
I knew he had one. I couldn't say nothing. I was
pretty sure he had one. I'm waiting for the read. Are you supposed to put it on the bottom?
No, I ain't nothing to put on the bottom yet.
No, I was talking about the comment.
Oh.
But I read somewhere, so I wasn't sure what.
Yeah, I was waiting on that.
Exactly, I was waiting.
I was waiting on the follow up on that. So
he will be up soon.
He wanted to make sure it ate before he put it up there.
Hey, Jason, I don't blame you. I did the same thing. I had my frog for 2-3 weeks, I think, before I even let anybody know I had it. Because Irondogg just got his frog, so I was letting the Irondogg frog kind of the newness of that go before I introduced mine. Then internet lag.
Well, yes.
There's a frog you can lick. Get messed up.
Yeah, you're right.
There
is a frog.
That is funny. Sell the frog? What do you mean sell the frog? Save the frog, fool.
Once the
you ain't buying no damn alligator. You buy your own. Them things get mean. You're gonna lose a hand and shit.
I'll tell you what. If you watch,
got big, she's gonna be all dead. Take this.
If you watch the live stream with HillJack and seen all the different creatures this man has, including an alligator, snapping alligator, turtle, venomous snakes, he told you that the dwarf caiman was the meanest thing he has ever handled, and it got him. It opened him up, and he was gushing blood, and it was, it wasn't even full grown or nothing, them things. And even if you watch Chandler's Wildlife, where some people don't like, he'll tell you, this is not an animal for a pet.
Yeah, there's some animals, you probably shouldn't just have as like.
He's like, you know what I'm saying? So.
For sure, yeah. She doesn't need one. It doesn't matter how cool they are. First time it took off half her finger, she'd be all dead. What am I going to do with this?
I know there's one on Instagram that lays in the bed and all that, but sooner or later, that thing is going to.
Well, yeah, but that's like, you get, it's like 1 in a million.
Oh, yeah.
Gator.
Because most of them I've seen are not happy at all. And then you got to realize that thing
held that thing 3/4 of its life. They probably never let go of it.
You got to realize it's going to get to the point where it's 6-7 foot. That's and you got to have the area to keep that thing in. That's the thing. Yeah, they're small at first, but if you ain't got the area to keep it in, I'd have to take this whole room and make a pond deal in it and all that. I don't have the room for one. That's the biggest thing.
I think that gator pools is 8 foot by 4 foot by like 4 foot high. And his is about 4.5 feet.
Yeah. So
that guy doesn't make a crazy enclosure. I don't know if you guys have ever seen his channel before, but he uses the underground ponds, you know, and he cuts the form out of the wood and shit and builds the enclosure around it. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, you can do that same with a lot of people make pools like that.
Yeah.
Or even fish, you know, like the pond guy did one outside one too for his, you know, I'm talking about.
Well, that's like Irondogg. His is inlaid like that with one of those totes that we use for the rats. It's all
fake
inlaid in there to where I can't get underneath it. Yeah.
They had a green tree python in there too. Well, okay, let's put it this way. Let's do a test. We'll get both and as babies and let them both bite you and see which one's going to hurt more.
For sure, yeah.
The green tree python is going to hurt, but you're still going to have your finger. The caiman bites, you're not going to have your finger.
With the drain, yep, in the pond. Yeah, the drain is the key to that, Jason, and that's no shit. People do all that shit, and they think, well, then how am I going to get the water out of here? Which I use a shop vac. It's no big deal. I just shop vac the water out. But having a drain in there is, you know, that is the key. If you can incorporate the drain, is the time.
Well, yeah, especially, you know, I mean.
But Irondogg inlaid deal. I just suck all the water out with a shop vac and then just clean out pull it out of there, clean it out, put it back in, fill it up with water. So,
I mean, if I owned my own place, don't think I wouldn't have a room or even a shed somewhere I'd build in, and I would put drains and concrete, and I'd make a huge ass enclosure for a monitor or something like that. You know, I mean,
yeah.
I'm talking like a big enclosure. You know.
When I originally did the snake room and stuff, I thought, well, you know, maybe eventually, depending on if Irondogg how big he got, you know, I might take the back part of the room, like the 3 feet, you know, and just kind of put up a fence wall and just give him the back section, you know. And then I got into all the, you know, snakes, racks, and then it was like, yeah.
But it would be nice, you know. I mean, because.
But with his upstairs, he's 4 foot by 4 foot by 2 foot, so I could just add to his upstairs. You know, I can add like a 2 foot box off to the side for a big hide box, and then. When he's not going to get much bigger than he is now. I think it's a female.
Right. I mean, the greens they're a good display snake. Yes, they do have most of them do have an attitude, but they're not going to you're not going to lose fingers and limbs.
Yeah. You're going to get messed up, but you're not going to be missing some shit. Yeah.
You know, you mess around and you screw up with a caiman or even an alligator, you could be missing body parts. You know. That's the only difference, you know. I mean, that's the biggest difference to me, anyway. You know. Larry, how's it hanging? He's like, man, finally got that dead weight off me for a while. I can breathe. Small shot will keep your gator back for 5 seconds. Yep. Well, I mean, even if you want to make a big enclosure for a snake or a monitor, you know, even at that, I mean, it's still smart to have a way to be able to drain it. Like you said, that's way easier than the shop vac. If you could just, you know, just drain the water and then go in there and do the cleanup with a shop vac or whatever, you know what I'm saying? After you drain the majority of the water. But and then hope it don't ever get clogged up. But you know, then you just got to go in there and clog it. But still, that's still easy too. You know, I mean, I think that would be the way to go. I mean, I'd love to have, you know, if we talked about buying, you know, a shed or whatever, but just not here. I'm just not ready here yet because just don't know if I'm gonna even be in Oklahoma. So, I mean, I'm still trying to make that, you know, with everything going on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I still ain't back to work, so I don't know if I get a job, if it'll be somewhere else, and that's why I have to relocate or whatever. But thanks to, our president working as good as it was, so, and the virus and everything else. And I've seen people that has had both rounds of shots have now been getting COVID again, and one person just had to go get a lung transplant because they had both shots and they got COVID and had to do a lung transplant. Oh, I'd like to hear that phone call. Get this dang Cayman out of here. What's up, Kerwood? Yeah, I agree. I'm not getting one just because number one got allergies. I don't know. I just I don't know. Well, it don't even matter anyway. The time I could even get one here, it'll be another year anyway. So, because I'm so far down on the list, or we'll even get them anyway. Heather, you're gonna have to get one. They're gonna make it.
Did Larry behave himself?
Oh yeah, he had everybody laughing and rolling. He was telling jokes and stuff.
He's kind of an asshole when we're not live.
Oh no, he was telling jokes and everything.
Yeah, don't lie. He's got lame jokes. I've heard him.
Oh.
We talk a lot. Maybe I said, yeah, to the fish.
Fuck no. I knew that'd get a roundup.
Why did she say fuck no?
I said, you're in New York, you have to get a shot. It's mandatory. They're gonna make you.
Oh. Kerwood, did your son take your money yet? Shit, he might as well give it to him. That business is his. Shit. We already changed the name of the whole joint. It's Curtis's Pythons. We was gonna go with Curtis Jr., but then we said that would incline that he got it from his daddy. We're eliminating him altogether, so we just gotta go with Curtis's Pythons, not Curtis Jr.
CJR Pythons.
CJR.
It's like JKR, but CJR.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard you funny. I get you. So what's up over there? Where's that flat screen? We got $5 toward a minute ago.
I could probably go get one of them old tube TVs at a Goodwill for that price.
I'm not even kidding. Look out for a Vizio that just shuts off. I'm not even kidding. It's a little circuit board in the back. You unplug the plug, and the whole circuit board moves. Flip that sumbitch over, clean them connections, and resolder those little suckers, and that TV will work like a champ forever. Be right back. Got to start the shower for the wire.
Cool. Yeah, I hear you.
Right on.
Yeah, I heard everybody had a sore arm. I heard that that's one of the biggest things, they have sore arm when they get the shot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but usually you do anyway.
Right. But I mean, everybody said that they're
a little bit. Always try to.
Most people I've always have.
I gotta kiss her butter. I gotta kiss my wife's butt because she'll be mean to me on the Tuesday show if I don't.
They said if they get the shot, it's their arm has been sore though. So, but I mean, I think that's to be expected anyway.
I think that's all for the youngsters. I don't need it.
Welcome back, Andrew.
18 in the house, 38 thumbs up. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, we didn't just start. We've been here a minute, huh? It's all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was for the new people. Just funny.
So no pre-lace. You ever had no pre-lace shay, or when's the last time she shed? Nope. Do you know?
It's been a minute.
She looked pretty big, but I mean, so she might be going into but I mean, they get huge before they're gonna lay, though. Like a football,
Well,
It's
I don't know
saying,
about a football,
what
but I
I'm saying.
mean,
You know what I'm
is
saying? It's a saying.
she's way different than she normally is. Yeah, for sure.
I seen her, and she looked big when you showed her yesterday. When I seen the picture of her.
Yeah, she even looked even more miserable. It depends on what angle you look at her, but
Did you
want
see
to
if
pick
she
her
had?
Up, man. She looks irritated.
You see, she had
like
tail suck. If her tail was sucked in.
I looked and I couldn't tell. No. I'm gonna look again today, though. I haven't checked today. Well, hold the spider, Justin. Kiss my ass. Love you. You know I ain't holding that damn spider.
You better kiss the wife's butt, Dad. Mom will dot you in your eye on the live stream.
She will dot. She do dot an eye. She tried to. She's feisty. Ever since I met her, she always likes to do this fake punch thing. Like she tries to get like right at you. I keep telling her, one of these days you're gonna pop me in my eye. It's like one of these days.
Hopefully it'll be on live stream.
And I said, then I'm gonna owe you one. Not that I'll give it to her, but if I have one to hold over her, though. Be like, remember that one time you popped me in the eye?
Something in your back pocket. Hey, I want to.
Exactly. It'll be that card to get me out of trouble later card. You know what I mean? It'll be like,
I really want to get this.
Yep.
Nope, you can't have it.
What do you do? What are you doing with that goddamn snake? It's like, remember that time you dotted me? We're even. Yep. I'll be putting that card in the back pocket.
Tell me how that works for you.
She'll even do it with the foot too. We'll be like in the supermarket or something. Next thing I know, I got a foot right in my grill. I'm like, what the fuck? He's gonna kick me in the face right here at the supermarket. She's gonna watch it. I'm like, what the fuck? Cracks me up, man. I'm like, Jesus.
Watch it.
I'm not even kidding. It's funny.
That's funny.
Then I'll tease her. I'll be all like, hey, you're gonna throw out a hip. She'll go, you shut up. Cracks me up.
So what would you do if you had a caiman outside your bedroom door?
Outside of my bedroom door?
Yeah.
Well, first I'm going to open the door and I'm going to look at him and see if he's going to charge me or not. And then I'm hoping he's not in between the bathroom, because if I'm coming out of my bedroom, I'm going to need to pee, I'm assuming. So it may not be good. Like a big caiman or a short one? How big are we talking? Kickable or unkickable?
Well, I don't know, dude, because if it's if you open it, well, what if it's like 3 or 4 foot, and it's out there going mouth open, and it's just pissed off the hell.
I'll pull some Pitman on that. What was that old game back in the day? Pitfall or some goddamn thing? I'll jump. Right
yeah, there you go.
Head right into the bathroom. Was it? Yeah, Pitfall, wasn't it?
Yep.
I'll pull that shit on him. I'll pitfall right over that some bitch's head.
Just throw him some Slim Jims. Hell no, I ain't throwing him no damn Slim Jims.
I'll throw him the damn dog. I tell my dog that shit in the mountains too. We're running around the mountains like, hey.
Crows get big.
If we see a cougar, it's like
ravens get bigger though.
But you're going first.
HillJack, there probably ain't nothing you ain't ever had.
I know I had 2 pet crows. Yeah. The other day he's all scratching damn raccoons and shit. He said he's had them his whole life. Cracked me up.
I don't think he has the raccoons anymore.
No, he had a video the other day. He's all petting on them, or I seen a video.
I think that's an older video.
So,
yeah.
Only time I seen one that we get there around here. They're big, but they just steal your food at the campsite. Big son bitches look like dogs. Big son bitches.
Camera caught a fox tonight running through the yard. That's awesome. And they sell foxes around here for pets.
See, you should take that footage and use it as a short. Fox chased away from eating my chickens or something. They don't know.
Those things are pretty cool too. I wouldn't mind getting a fox.
Oh yeah, I've seen people with the pet foxes and shit.
They got baby kangaroos too.
I don't talk about no goddamn baby kangaroo.
Little baby Joey.
See, that'd be one of those things that, like, Trish would be all like, oh my God, let's adopt 5. It's like, who's going to grow up and be able to beat your ass when it gets a full grown? It's like, they're cute when they're this big. But when it's looking you eye to eye and it's ready to
Well, it depends, because not all of them get that big. Some of them
stay pretty small. That's true. There is some that stay small, but yeah, that shit's crazy.
Red fox. Yeah, they had a couple different some different colors and different kinds here. They were. A guy was just made a post not long ago, and think they'll be ready. Is that me or you? I think you glitched there for a minute. It might have been me.
Why? I didn't even notice. Why? What happened?
It went flash.
Oh, I don't know. Did we both flash, or was it just him?
I don't know. I think it was you.
You know what, me. It could have been. Who cares? We're still here now.
It might have been just me, and I just seen you flash because of me.
Do I have to leave the show now because I got bad internet?
Nope.
Oh, then shit. Then we're rolling. Let's roll. Let me see. Let me change my little antennas. I don't know. It could have been. I have no idea. I didn't even see it flicker. So, yeah, 8-foot Joey's. Yeah. That ain't no bullshit. Little things this big grow up and they sound like eyeballing you about to kick your ass. It's like,
you've seen that video on the internet where that guy is
my god,
he goes out there and he hits that kangaroo and then he walks away. I'm thinking that kangaroo was sitting there like, that all you got, mate?
Yeah, he looked like he beat his ass. He did. He had that look on his face like, where you going? Why are you running away?
Yeah.
We ain't even started yet. He's like, come on. He was ready to fight.
It's like, oh, okay, I'll give you one free one.
Even better, get a free kangaroo. I don't know where you can get a free one, but I'm sure that's not the friendliest pet. You can get one of the little ones or something, but crazy.
Yeah, they got this exotic auction
shit on the YouTube tonight.
About an hour or so from me, they have an exotic auction. Every once in a while, they got one coming up. I think in March or April. The last one they had, they had a couple cobras. They had a huge cicada that was probably 200 pounds. They had all different kinds of animals. It's pretty cool. That's why, you can't sell tigers no more here, because that's like a place like that would sell like tigers for $1,000 or $2,000, So
it's crazy to just go buy tiger.
Now you can't get tigers, but you can get everything else, You get camels, all that kind of shit. They got all that shit there, dude.
It'd be crazy to think you can just go buy a camel.
Well, it's Oklahoma.
Well, I figure you can, but yeah. It's all them llamas and alpaca things that are around here everywhere. They show up out of nowhere. I think they're aliens. They're spreading out. They're getting ready to take over. They're just gonna peel them little llama skins and they're taking fucking over.
Once I see a giraffe on auction, I'm going to buy it.
A giraffe?
A giraffe, dude.
Now that's some freaking YouTube views right there. Giraffe.
Oh yeah. I seen a video the other day about like a baby.
You train that son bitch stick his head through the door and get pets. You are golden on the YouTube.
I think it was a baby rhino, and he went up behind the mess with the giraffe. The giraffe kicked him, dude, and that baby rhino was running, boy.
You ever seen one of them giraffe fights on the YouTube? That shit ain't no joke. Those things look all peaceful, boy, until they get to fight, and them things will beat the shit out of each other with their own head. It's crazy.
Shit. Teach it to clean the gutters.
Yeah, anything that can eat me in one sitting, I'll pass.
Yeah, but they're vegetarians.
Well, yeah, they just eat the trees.
I want to make a mini giraffe. One that gets like.
Now you want to make a mini giraffe, so you're going to breed up your own little.
A dwarf.
A dwarf. So this is going to take over the world. Oh, if you could you imagine that, making a solid 5-foot giraffe? Every little kid in the world would want one.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'd probably want one. Yeah. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
I mean, look at this guy walking his giraffe down the road, Hell, walking and be able to ride that damn thing.
Yeah, that's insane. Fucking giraffe. What time is Python Love going live? Does anybody know?
10 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock?
10.
That's 8 o'clock my time, right? Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it'd be 1 hour, I believe.
Right on. Sweet. He's working on them thumbnails. It's getting better.
Your puff ate last night? Awesome. Puff, pass at her. Well, yeah, but you need to go. You need to go.
Yeah, after the
live.
Show. Yeah.
Before we end the show.
Yeah.
So
we
can
usually go till 8 o'clock anyway.
Right, but I mean that way we can send people over to them as well as getting it.
Well, yeah, we can be on long enough.
There you go, Annette, right there. Early. Right there. Listen, there's the guy that'll tell you.
Yep, speaking facts about the Cayman, yeah, because no joke.
He said he was leaking. Quick, too.
I'm back, sorry, but never say sorry, man. You're busy at work. Wear your mask. We've been wearing masks around here forever anyway. You can't go in nowhere without them. Well, you can, but then you're looked at like like you got the goddamn virus anyway.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. He said the one that tagged him was only a couple feet. No joke.
Yeah, no, they're.
But see, that's the thing that that people.
Well, yeah,
they have to realize they go buy these things. They're little and thinking, oh, it's a dwarf. It's a dwarf, dude. That thing dwarf is still 6-7 foot, dude.
Yeah,
that's still a big animal to be messing with as a gator,
that people don't realize that too about the retics too. They think dwarf, they think it's going to be 5 feet, and it's not. No, there's a couple that get kind of small, but I mean, even if you get some of them dwarfs, you're still going to get a 13, 14 foot.
I mean, there's some that a super dwarf.
They may not get 20 feet, but you
can find a locale that might get 6 foot, but a dwarf still go 10, 12 foot. Even
it's going to be big.
Easy.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, so it's like, holy shit.
I mean, you get someone on the smaller side.
You get anything under 10 feet is going to cost you so much damn money anyway that it's going to be unreal,
Yep, see? Right there. Well, I mean, they're cool looking, don't get me wrong, but number one, you got to have the space for them. Number two, they're just not something that's an impulse. I mean, unfortunately, they are an impulse buy for a lot of people when they're a baby, and just like baby alligators.
That's the bad thing. If Annette was at an expo and she's seen one, she'd probably buy one.
I've seen that, Gypsy Girl. Thank you. I got it.
She hard-headed.
I do appreciate it.
Since she was little, she's one of them ones that got to learn the hard way. I'm not even kidding.
We'll see ya. Thank you.
Let's see. Gotta go to bed. Work and doctor's appointment tomorrow. Much love, y'all. Gypsy Girl, thank you for being here. Hope all goes well.
I mean, there's some stuff that
appointment just routine, but stop by tomorrow.
I mean, they're cool and all, and some people, that have the space and and that's what they deal with in different. But the bad thing is how many alligators end up getting rescued and given up a year because they got too big, and then it's hard sometimes to have to relocate something that's big like that. I mean. Everything looks cute when it's small, but remember, these things grow up, and they get big.
For sure.
That's why I do believe there's some pets that should, I don't know, I don't want to say require some kind of permit because I hate to get, Department of Natural Resources, people like that involved, but there should be some things that should just have to, not be able to just openly buy and have, for anybody because.
Exactly, John. Get the enclosure first and research.
Because everything's cute when it's little. But I mean, the same with snakes, dude. How many people buy, snakes and then, just like that berm I got, dude, the guy wasn't going to get it out of the enclosure. He was scared to death of it. The enclosure was dirty.
Even ball pythons, there's people that they see a full-grown ball python. They're all like, "Oh, I didn't realize they got that big." like,
had
well,
an
they're not
RI,
that big, but
you
it's
know.
bigger than you thought, isn't it? It's like you need to be. They don't stay this big forever, you know.
Really, they're not that bad to even afford to retake because you don't have to feed it every week. You can get a bigger meal and feed it once every 3 or 4 weeks, and they can be fine. And you're still spending about the same money, you know, because retics don't have to weigh 300 pounds, guys. That's the thing. That's
JDI
overweight.
Pythons, welcome, brother, welcome.
You know, a lot of people just overfeed these big snakes, and number one, it takes 10 years off their life automatically. It's not good for them, you know.
Pat and Penny Python in the house. Anybody who's not linked up with him, please do so.
Same thing with boas. Everybody thinks that oh, I got to feed my boa all these big meals all the time. No, you don't. You know, I mean, everything digests a little different. You know.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. Yeah, in the wild they may take down this great big old thing. They take down that big old thing because they don't know if they're going to eat in months. That's why they do it. So if you were able to give them more of a relaxing meal and not stress them as much, all they can do is just like ease their, you know, their time a little bit. You know, it's like, you know, they will take crazy shit like that in the wild, and it's only because they don't know when their next meal is going to be.
Right.
If you're controlling their next meal, it doesn't have to be all like that.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to. You know, I know people that have berms, dude, that are healthy and big, and they feed them like jumbo rats like once every week or two. And these things are big and healthy, you know, but they're not fat, you know.
Pat.
Now, I know once it gets to breeding season, they do amp their food up a little bit to the females to get them building and stuff. But other than that,
you know, a little bit extra for retaining some fat, but
not necessarily, Derek. You know, the biggest enclosures you usually see are 8 foot for a retic. Like I said, I put my girl's almost 6, 7 foot, and I put her in this 4 foot, and she didn't want to be in there. You know, she wanted to go back in something smaller. You just got to read your animal. You know, some animals don't mind it. Most of the time, unless you got an 8 foot cage, is gonna be plenty.
HillJack said
yeah, I seen that.
Brushing his gator's teeth. Yeah.
I seen that. But I mean, even at 8 foot, I mean, you know, that's a one-time buy. I mean, it's not like you got to buy it. You know, I mean, it's no different than ball pythons. You know, going from one tub to the next, or next, or next, or even
for sure,
whatever. You know, or even buying a vision cage. I mean, hell, a vision cage, you know, for $100, $200 even used. I mean, still an investment. You can still find you a.
Well, goddamn, Derek's a magnet for finding that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You got vision cages all over the place.
Oh yeah, got the email today.
And then he cracks me up. He's all, and I talk him down too. He's all, I don't give them what they want. You got to talk them down. That's the best part of it. And that's so funny too, because some people get offended when you try to talk them down, but there's some people in this world that they wait to bargain. Right. You know what I mean? They just wait for the bargain. You know what I mean? Or the bargaining of the deal. You know, it's like, it's funny.
Heat panel got is getting mailed out today. Just got done. He got done building and everything. So
nice.
Yeah.
So what do you say on shipping? A couple days or?
Probably, yeah. I'm sure, yeah.
Nice.
So, well, he emailed me.
Well, that could change the environment in that tank too. You know.
Well, yeah, because I want
heat better and all that kind of shit. And,
yeah, because I was heating up in the bottom before, which I had it dialed in. I had it heated a couple days before I even tried it, you know, and had the hot spot right. But I wanted to go with the heat panel in there. I think it's best for them, you know. So that's just my opinion, you know. But ain't no worry about burning, you know what I'm saying? It's up on top, and you know.
Wait till you see the upgrades, my gators and closures getting soon.
Definitely a drain.
Hell, that's the key. That's big.
I don't believe that they were put here for us to do what we feel like we need to do with them. I mean, you're just not going to go out in the wild and tell an elephant what to do. That's so much charge.
Yeah, they weren't put there for us to do is what we'd like.
I mean, I understand back in the day people were using them for food, but you know, we don't need to go out and you know, that's the thing. Mankind kills is the worst destruction to animals. You know, because you know, like with elephants and the ivory trade and snow leopard and stuff like that, they just overhunt it and then you know poach it. You know, but I also believe that's why, you know, a lot of animals should be kept in people's collections so they can reproduce them into the environment when they're about extinct. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with snake, you know, reptile species anyway. You know. Yes, exactly, exactly, Jason. Right, Andrew. That's the quote in the Bible. I hate that quote. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll have to get back to that later.
Yep. What's up, Marino? In here, this ninja. He's a ninja. Yeah, he's probably been ninjing.
I've got a big comment about my filter. They're all like, "Hey, this filter probably worked pretty good, but what do I do about all the about the green on the sides of like the rocks and the sides of the walls of the pond?" It's like, well, I mean, there is good and bad algae. I mean, it's like, you know, that's kind of part of the deal, especially with the pond. You're gonna have algae, you know.
Right.
Not a lot you can do about it. It's gonna happen.
Algae eater.
Well, even then, I always tell people, it's like, if you ever seen a body of water, you know, like rivers, lakes, anything without algae, it's part of the deal. It's when your water's green is when you got bad algae. If your water's clean and you got algae growing, that's not necessarily a bad algae.
But you can control that too, you know, like on ponds.
There's chemicals
some people,
slow
you know,
down and stuff.
Well, even at that, I mean,
most of that's for string algae. It's not really for basically. I mean, your regular algae is going to happen no matter what. It's part of the whole ecosystem.
Them grass carp in a big pond, dude, will do wonders. They'll help you out a lot.
Yeah.
You know, just and circulation. I think just having something out there like a fountain or whatever, just circulate the water sometimes. You know.
Well, yeah, everything's got to circulate, but I mean, it's still.
But you know, because you see ponds that in the middle of summer, man, ain't nothing but
and usually
the
more greener it gets, it's because it's getting a lot of light anyway. But
yeah. A lot of people
but people always think algae is bad. It's like not. It's bad for the tank because you can't look into it. But if you have algae growing in the tank, it's not necessarily a bad thing. If your water's green and there's algae floating in the water, that's bad. The shit that's growing on the tank, your water can be crystal clear. It's part of the whole.
Well, don't they use that copper or something to shock ponds? Some people do, or some shit like that.
Well, you can shock, but when you're shocking, a lot of that is mainly for the string algae for the most part.
Yeah.
Like right in the beginning of the spring, when everything first starts algaeing up, it'll get really long and stringy and shit. That's the shit people are trying to kill for the most part. You know what I mean? But even then, a lot of it's the lighting too. If you got a pond that's in direct sunlight all day, it's going to be way more algae than a pond that's safe. You know, behind the garage where it gets sunlight half the day, you know. So
exactly.
Shit, everything makes a big difference. Zach, what's up? It's been a minute. Couple shows I haven't seen you. I missed you.
Yeah.
My first, it's wonderful. It's exhausting. Zach, I just see you.
They get them shots. They don't like them shots. They get a little fussy when they're getting shots as babies.
Oh yeah, it's the worst too. Because you're all sitting there, everything's all good.Ey're all looking at you like, "Oh, I love you," and as soon as they give you that look, like, "What the hell is that?"
What you doing?
It's like a lot of the times it happens so quick they don't even know. They're not even sure if they should be pissed off. It takes them a minute. Like, I'm thinking I should be mad right now. It's
like the dog wants to go for a ride. He gets in the truck. And then you pull up to the vet's office. He looks at you like, "You motherfucker! You just
it's like, we ain't going to the store. We ain't going to the store."
Like, well, I know what you're up to now. You're trimming my nails again, or was up, you know, or whatever. I'm getting a shot. They know what's up. What's up, Raz? Finally done cleaning.
To be a goddamn snake, or it still looks like a damn duck.
No, it is.
Finally
I
done
looked at it
cleaning.
close.
Welcome back. I know. Yeah, it's probably
Trying to move reptile rat room to a different room and switch jobs. Haven't finished yet, but feels good to be back. Hell yeah.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You get used to the one on StreamYard, and then you look at that one, you're like, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. But also on StreamYard, you know, like I show everybody it's a member in green with the little S symbol.
Yeah, it still shows the S, and it's weird that it's weird that StreamYard recognizes the members and does that, but they don't recognize the mods.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Which is weird. You know what I mean?
Right. Pork toe snake. I need to turn the light on.
Yeah, it kind of freaked me out when I got that notification because it's weird when somebody starts out the notification with My Animal House. Because when I get the notification, it almost looked like somebody posted something that said My Animal House. I was like, what the hell? It cracked me up. Who's not using StreamYard now? We're using StreamYard now. The paid version. That's why that damn duck's not there. What you doing over there, Tappy?
Just responding to a message.
Hey, there'd be none of that shit during the goddamn live stream.
Just kidding. To one of the people in the live stream. Thank you.
I was assuming that. I was just kind of being funny. He's all, thank you.
I know you were.
Thank you. Okay, I was just confused. My girls are growing nice. I will have more to breed in October. Sweet. I got a girl that's starting to look lumpy. I'm hoping for the best. Hell yeah. Tappity tap tap, tappity tap tap tap. I still think that thing looks like a freaking duck. Okay, family, I'm out of here. Everyone, stay safe. You as well. Thanks for coming in. She is 966 grams. Grab your balls is in the house.
What's up, Jose?
I want all my girls to be up to 5 tomorrow. Hell yeah, we are. Yeah, that's for sure. Pat and Penny Python. How's the rat projects going? I don't think I've seen a video with him for a while. Did you get any new foods to put in there or anything? I'm going to have some more pies available. Male heavy, though. Well, that's the sad part about the male heavy. You want to sponsor a YouTube channel? Jobless. It's all about sponsorships. You selling used cars over there or what the hell?
Yeah, I am.
I'm going to have to get Ball Python Love on here so I got somebody to talk to.
I made it easy, dude.
Okay, guys, I have to run. Chris, text me when you are done.
I will. All right, man. Thank you.
Okay.
I made it easy. The people that wanted something,
Yeah.
I just made like one thing and then I copied and pasted. Hey, here's my PayPal.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Then send me your shirt size and address. So I wouldn't have to type it every time. So I wouldn't have to type it every time they wanted to, get a shirt or whatever. So
right on.
But we've got.
And then hopefully on Tuesday, hopefully tomorrow's show will get a couple super chats and then to help with the shipping and stuff.
Got 5 people right now. So
right on.
I've got shirts, 5 people. So and then one just donated 25. So
Justin Guan on my live with me. Even if I do come on your live, you got to give me a little while so I go get something to eat and stuff. I can't start your live with you, but I might come on with you later. We'll do some bullshit like we always do, but yeah, I can't start it though. So I want to go grab me something to eat, that kind of thing.
But yeah, I think so. That's definitely gonna help JDI out. So that's cool. Brad's 25 Brad's. If you want one, let me know and I'll give you the info on Instagram.
If we talk about it after this, it's Project Shirts.
But yeah, so that'll be cool. And I sent you a message to Paul Python Love, and so.
Do you have any fit midgets asking for a friend? I'm sure we can find something. These just going to be pretty like a common shirt. We'll just find them, print them up, send them out. It's all for a good cause.
They're usually okay on them. This area. It's everything
hopefully we'll make a couple, super chats tomorrow night. Help with stuff.
Yep.
It will get put towards that stuff.
Not sure yet, Jose.
Get some shirts out, that kind of thing.
Yeah, just shoot me a DM if you want one or whatever, and I'll give you the info or whatever. So, like I said, we got 5 people. He's all already.
This guy, I'm going.
That's got him. So.
I know.
Okay, I'll shoot you the info right now, friends.
There's a few of them that are extra large. I wonder if I should just find a pack on Amazon and order a pack of shirts. It'll probably be cheaper.
There you go, Reds.
One short got right on. Congrats. Tell them congrats. Patty, welcome to the live stream. I just said, she's only one person. Welcome to the live stream, Patty. Welcome.
Welcome. How you doing
tonight? It's lagged. We don't see it right away, so you got to give us a second.
Is it? I got you. What? You just got to send me your address and what size you want ball python love. You didn't put that in there.
I think I got all that for ball python love.
Yeah, I still like to confirm it though, just so.
Okay. Yeah.
So you got it. Whatever. Just double check.
You take care of your end the way you want to take care of it. I just need the number.
You told me that's what I had to do.
I know. Hey, that's why I just said I'm leaving it up to you. But yeah, we'll whip them up.
Oh yeah, that's 6 though so far, and just 1 donation.
Nice.
So.
Grab your balls, Marino. He said he'll be there, of course. You can't miss the Grab Your Balls logo. He goes sporting. It's good.
Derek will be in and out. That's all he does at work. That's all he does at work is go live.
He'll be in and out for sure.
Come on now. There were some little crickets that Alberto got, weren't they?
Wow. Done.
What?
I don't know. I guess I'll show you later. We'll see.
Oh. You sent to my Instagram. I got it open. Did you hear what I said?
It says y'all, so I'm assuming it's for both of us. But you might have got a message too. We'll see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You don't know nothing about that. You just opened it. I did that for you. You're welcome.
What are you talking about?
The message you got from Evergreen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome. I took care of you.
It says y'all, so does that mean you? What? What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I didn't know he was gonna send you a message. It was supposed to be a surprise. But...
Oh. Well, yeah. Justin watching porn on his phone. No, I don't watch porn. Not on my phone. Not at all, really. I got a wife and all that stuff.
This was
watching porn's like going to the strip club, man. It's a whole bunch of promises that ain't never gonna pan out to nothing. So what's the point?
Right.
If I wanted somebody to whisper and lie to me and take my money, that was like every ex-woman I ever had. So I'm done with all that now. You know what I'm saying?
It was just something that it's a size bigger than you use because it might shrink, but that's all I had. But it was something that I worked out with them because of the raffle, and I wanted you included, even though you're in the raffle, to get what he was sending, and he had no problem with that. So,
all right, well, we'll figure it out later. He just said we got to open it on the live. We got to open it on the live. It says. Is that part of the deal or something, or what?
No, but that's cool because the way he talked, he hooked it up. So.
Well, that was the message I got. Yes, but it says y'all better open this on a live.
Yeah, and I said not a problem. I'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do when we know we both. Well, I can't say you'll get mine before. You'll get yours before mine because
I'm way too
because he lives right next.
It'll take me forever. Yeah, it'll take me forever to get it. Yeah, yeah. So so it's something we both need to get the package and then we'll work on it. All right.
Yeah, then we'll confirm each other.
Justin, check your instant messages. It's not that. Yeah, I was real close once. I'll message you after a while.
Cool.
Oh shit. Damn, I bet the post office was impressed with that.
Yeah.
Whatever's in there, it's a tight package. He got a lot in there.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, I've got money from a couple of them already in their size. I'll give all that to you probably tomorrow. I'll try to get them all listed and just send them to you. That way you're not getting one at a time or nothing. You know
I gotta go to work because I do have some shirts at work. You know, a few different sizes. I know that the 2 extra larges that we've already got to replace. I'm gonna have to go get those somewhere, but it's no big deal. So
Oreo.
Sure, Cam, yet, Justin should be. I checked today and I didn't have nothing in my box. I think like Irondogg says, I think my postman steals my shit. I think there's somebody that packs whoever packs my PO box likes my shit.
Now remind me.
It's like, I don't get no stickers. I don't get no shit I'm supposed to be getting.
Since you said that, I got some today.
Reptiles, welcome to the live stream. Oh, you got your cup? See, yeah,
I got a Kurtwood cup today.
Right now.
Then I got some of these. Let's see.
Nice.
Odin's Reptile. Amy gave me A flashy one.
Yeah.
Got that one. Then of course, got a coffee cup from Kurt, and of course, a bunch of his stickers, magnet,
Postman is a reptile fan.
And then I got this one too.
Has in my animal house. Shrine in his closet. That ain't no bullshit. Got all my stickers, all my shit.
Ball python living here. He's gonna like these ones.
The shirt you wore on your premiere. No, it's the Iron Animal Show shirt.
Yeah.
These ones.
Yeah, them right there.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically this shirt will give you a sticker of the Iron Animal Show and then each one of our stickers for a whole package kind of thing.
Then I got these. Look, Justin.
Oh, nice. I think I have that sticker already.
Blood balls or whatever.
Yep, I have that one. Pretty sure I do.
Yep. But and the coffee cup, so that's what I got today. So the coffee cup come fast too. So I was surprised.
Well, yeah, because he said he sent Trish one, so we went and checked the mail. It was Monday, so we went and checked, and there was like nothing in there. I was pissed.
You've got an Iron Animal Show shirt, Rads? You can look in the description, Rads. I do have some on the store down here on Store Frontier and TeePublic.
Well, that's right. He might have one already. Yeah, but does your brother or your uncle have one? Quit thinking about just yourself, Rad.
Hey,
for a good cause.
Never hurts to have two.
He's got brother, uncle, same biz.
He ain't gonna give him. He's gonna show it off to him. That's what I do. Then I tell him, you want one to go buy your own. That's just me, though, And yes, he does. He does have My Animal House shirts too. Justin does. Or are you out of them?
I have some, yeah. I have some.
Yeah. He wears extra large. Do you have any of them available?
I might, yeah. Those are different deals than this deal.
Right. He just wanted to know if we had any available. That's all he was saying. He's wanting to support you, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what shirt did he get that he did the dance for?
I think that was just stickers, I think, then.
Oh, I thought it was a shirt. I can't remember.
No, he does have an Iron Animal Show shirt, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
what's up, Dale? What's up, D's?
I don't know. And I can't tell the difference of which is which.
Dylan, sorry. Yeah, I know you got so many out there. Dale,
Dylan, welcome.
Did you just how'd that live stream go, Dylan? Was it a retic versus berm night or just a good old talk?
All right, peace. On the chat, still watching. Need to charge my phone. Charge it up.
There you go. Yep, it was Iron Animal shirt. You went on Halloween giveaway. Cool. A little both, yeah. That's cool.
Hell yeah. I think the dogs are barking.
I don't hear
nothing. First time I did leave, Token was going ape shit nuts upstairs. It was like, what the hell? And she's, I don't know. He won't listen to me when there's crackheads out there. I was like, well. And there was some guy going by and he's just going ape shit nuts. But it's, it's weird because And Pat and Penny Python might be able to help too. I need to figure out some kind of a. Well, he's getting old now. He probably won't learn nothing. But if I call his name, he's fine. But if I don't yell out his name, he won't. When he's pissed like that, he won't come. But I don't want to yell out his name because I don't want the crackheads to know his damn name. Then they'll walk up to the fence saying, "Hey,
you know his
name." So I should have trained him a different way, I guess. But
because that'll be
with a different kind of a signal, yeah.
They'll never forget that name.
Yeah, I never thought about it when I'm yelling my dog's name, telling him to be quiet. It's like, well, then if they're calling his name, be quiet, that's not good, you know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I should have did a different technique. And then it's really bad because I allow it and encourage him to bark at the crackhead. So when he sees the crackheads, he goes into
e-collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably too old for that.
No, yeah. See, I put the collar thing, and that doesn't work. That's like even when he got fixed and I had to put the cone on him for a couple days. If you put a cone on him, he'll sit down. He sat literally in the same spot for 2 days. He did not move. It took him literally 2 days before he would even start moving around with a cone on his head. Yeah, he doesn't like any of that shit. If I tried to put that collar on, he'd just sit there and he'd just be miserable for days. He wouldn't move.
That's funny.
He's very emotional, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, I understand that. I mean,
but to be fair, like I was telling you about earlier. Now, if a little kid was walking by, he's not like that. Like if it was different, he'll look at me and if I tell him, mind your business, and then he just puts his head down, he won't even bark at him at all. But if he knows they're like crackhead, it's funny. He's got it figured out. He knows when they're crackhead shady. It's hard to get him to quit barking. It's like. But I was kind of in a hurry. I was trying to get him in the house, but I didn't want to call his damn name because I didn't want the crackheads knowing his name.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you don't want them to know the name for sure. Not no crackheads.
Well, yeah, so it's like. It's funny. It was so funny because there was the people working on the house next door. And, of course, he's going Cujo mode at one of the workers. And one of the workers brought his daughter, about 5 or 6 years old, with him to work, as he was working on the house next door. And the little girl walked up and said, "Oh, puppy." And instantly, Toga started, wagging his tail and went into, mush mode because it was a little kid. But the dude was, like, freaked out. He's, "Oh, my God, your dog does, he ain't going to hurt the kids?" I was like, "No, he knows better than hurt the kids."
Well,
yeah. Funny when somebody sees a dog that even half trains, or even listens whatsoever, they're shocked. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, the dog knows better. It's a kid, fool. He's barking at you because you're a weirdo. But he knows that this is a kid and it's harmless. He's got that figured out.
A few new people in here. Why don't you let them know what's going on, just in case they might be interested?
Well, let's just leave it where it's at. If anybody comments, we can do something else later on too. So
okay.
If we got 5 or 6 right now, let's get those out and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Maybe Wednesday show if everything goes good and everything, it's not too bad, then we'll do some more or something maybe.
Okay. Sounds good. Yep, you got 6 now, so yep, that's about right.
Yeah, that's
about what we talked about before the show too. So
Yep. And then, depending on what goes on tomorrow night and that kind of shit, if we get a little extra, if it's a decent night, we get a little extra funds, we can do more shipping, then we'll probably do a couple more Wednesday or something.
Sure.
So we'll see. Played out
I got a frog. Other than getting a new frog, that's about anything new I got.
Save the frog. 19 in the house, 43 thumbs up, and the dogs are going crazy. No, they're not, but I'll be right back.
But they did. Dylan, that I was telling them earlier, man, that African file snake was badass, dude. I like that thing. I almost bought that instead. That was pretty cool. What's up, man? It's just something different, That's fine. That's fine. No worries. A yellow spotted climbing toad. Hell yeah. Yeah, and she's big too, so that's what was nice about it. I've been looking at it for a couple of weeks, and I thought, well, And then I seen that African file snake. I was like, well. Then I seen that baby rock, and I was like, well. But I was like, well. But this one's cool. It's probably going to try to do a feeding tomorrow. Baby rat. and then insects and stuff like that too. Yeah, they are cool, and it wasn't a baby either, Dylan. That file snake was it was probably it was a good juvenile, if not sub-adult, and he has eaten rodents too. So, which is pretty cool because I heard a lot of people say sometimes they can be hard, on eating and stuff. But he said, man, it was docile, man. You could hold it, which is cool because that thing looked badass, but man, it's easy to hold on to, Um, I'm not sure. He had a couple of them, I would imagine. I mean, it might maybe not. He had a couple in there before, and they sold pretty quick, and he had this one. But he's had it for a while. I mean, all this stuff. Like I said, he bins Reptile Expos too, and runs a pet store and a reptile shop, and with amphibians and vertebrates. But most of the stuff, even in the pet, he still tries not to bring something into there. I mean, it's still quarantined before he puts it out there for sale and everything. So he quarantines stuff at his house most of the time, So he's got a big quarantine room there, and then he's got a big reptile room down in his basement. It's all done. So lost your fire eel a couple months ago. Yeah, and it's cool to support your local mom and pop shops too. Plus actually going in and being able to talk to somebody that's got some knowledge on what you're buying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, instead of just, oh, here's a ball python, and you grab that heat rock in that tank, and you're good to go. And I'll sell you a normal for $150. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, he does some small setups if you want to set up and everything with the ball python. But I mean, other than that, I mean, normal like $35, dude. I mean, he's
$35 for what?
A normal ball python.
They should be free. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still that's cheap compared to a lot of places, though.
Oh, like no, I said, around here at the box names, they're $70 or whatever.
No, well, I mean, it's about just getting people into the hobby, and not trying to rob them. Like I said, you can get feeders from them. Small is like $3, $2.50, $3. Everybody else charging $8, $10. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get a better deal than that, but if I need them. But I'm just saying that he's not out there trying to, even like on dubias, you go to a pet store, man, they're charging you $1 for a large dubia. I mean, in a regular, regular pet store where you can get them through him for like, I don't know.
Shit, when I got those damn like island cockroach things to do my video for the damn praying mantis, those things were $10 for 2 of them.
Drew says, anybody know where I can get a female bamboo double het ultra male pied?
Morph Market.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe look on Morph Market.
Yeah, that's quite the recipe to just pop up with, but yeah.
That'd be the first time I'd tell you to check is Morph Market. And even if you do, look at a couple different categories of morphs too, because sometimes people don't list them like under a bamboo.
Yeah, they'll be listed weird. Yeah,
it could be listed under somewhere else. I mean, just it could be just check. A couple. Anything that's got ultra male or pied or bamboo. People are weird. Or even check the other pythons sometimes. They got a category called other pythons. Sometimes you'll find stuff in there. And, Heather, he might have just a bamboo head, ultra male, but I know it's not het pied, so. Not sure if he got rid of it, if he still has one, so. Not sure on that. And if not, just keep looking. People are having eggs, so eggs are hatching, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, soon to be, they're going to be shit everywhere. Maybe a little thinner right now, but.
Yeah, but they'll be coming.
Yeah,
there'll be more and more coming out. So.
When they come,
yep.
they'll be coming around the mountain, and then they'll be everywhere for a couple months, and then they'll be gone. Depends on when their stimulus checks come out, if they'll be any around.
Right.
It cracks me up.
I just bought a male last week. Since I got that pied from you, I got 6 breeders and 4 grow outs. About ready for a retic. Yeah. Well, I know somebody that's going to be producing some good retics this year. If you're interested, not me, but I know a couple other people. And if you really want something besides the retic, I know somebody here that's going to have some berms hopefully this year too, and they're quality. These balls exotics, man, he makes some pretty nice Burmese pythons.
Just be some of the nicest you find. As far as quality and price,
quality and price, you can't beat it. Quality
it's
and quality
like a tattoo. When somebody says, "Hey, I can get you a good cheap tattoo," tell them no, because it's going to be a shit tattoo. Same thing with this. Quality, pay for it. And he's got it.
Like a spokesperson for Dylan, I'm always putting his name out there.
You should be for it.
But as far as
well, yeah, berms, but there's not a lot of berm people, so it's like,
well, there is, but
what, it's like,
I do know.
I don't know any
people.
If somebody asks me about berms, I'm gonna send them straight to him because
and he knows it's like the person I bought my retic from. I can put him there too, but no, I try to support Dylan more, so try to get him the stuff out there,
And then it's funny too because he's gonna put a check on you. If you don't like it, you ain't getting shit.
Well, I'd rather see somebody like Dylan who's, say he has a clutch and if he has a clutch, say at 40, 50 berms, say, I'd rather help him get rid of his first than the bigger breeders is what I'm trying to get,
I got 6.
Exactly. Under quality, so.
Sweet, I still got your number.
You got enough shit tattoos.
Rather on quality. Exactly.
Yeah. And and that's if I put my word by it, it's quality, and so it's going to be good, and even Justin, anybody in the chat here, tell you these balls got some nice.
Shit, come on, go on his live stream Saturday. You can see his setup. It's like a science lab and shit.
These balls exotics.
You find a cleaner snake room than that, then you're doing good.
Drew, you go over here and subscribe to These Balls Exotics. Saturday at 9:00 our time. He does a live stream. Just go jump in there for 15 minutes and look at his room and his setup, and that's all you need to see right there.
It'll definitely it'll speak volumes just to check out a little bit of video.
Yep. And
because words aren't shit. Everybody can talk trash all you want. You can go watch, look at it for yourself, and you'll be amazed for sure.
Yeah, his room is set up nice, and nice 8-foot enclosures, and you know, whatever. I mean, it's there. You can tell by just looking at it, you know, and he'll even pull them out and show you, you know. Well, I'd rather him get a quality animal than go buy $100 normal retic somewhere that, you know what I'm saying, that's just a normal retic, you know. I mean, when he can get something that it'd be better for his, you know, better for his money, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
I mean, that's the way. I mean, if you could get something that's even a hypo or anything, you know, for a little bit more, it's well worth it, you know, or anything, you know, just different more. So, and berms are cool, dude. You know, they get big too.
Berms are for weirdos.
I mean, I know some places around here, dude, you can get some ticks and stuff like that, but, you know, I mean, some of them are overpriced, some of them just not that, you know, you got to really look for the quality. So, I mean, cool. And anybody in this chat right here, as far as I go, Drew, they're amazing people, you know. So,
Red Bottom Pythons in the house.
Yeah, see,
what's up, Patrick?
All you had to say is retics, and look who pops in.
See, bang.
I said
what's
ticks.
up, Patrick? How's your live tonight?
All I said is ticks, and boom.
That's not nice. I have a burp. I was just funny. Nope. I love all the big snakes equally, and that's from somebody else's cage. I ain't got no room for the big ones. But
what's up, Patrick? No. Cleaning any tick enclosures now.
Getting a workout. That is funny.
Hell yeah.
The first time that we had Dylan on there, by the time we were done with the show, and he showed us all the big snakes and shit, he was about wore out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it will. You join my live stream sometime.
We'll see.
I just have to see when it falls on, you know, what days and time and stuff like that.
You keep streaming and you keep rolling and build your community up, and then we're like rock stars, you know.
I mean, it's a lot of money to get Justin on your live stream. I mean,
there's no star in our rock. We're just rock. We're just rock.
Speak for yourself.
It's really hard for me to actually be on the other side of a live stream. If you've noticed, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I'll just try to take that shit over.
Cool, like, cool.
Yeah. So,
posted a few on my IG story if you want to see the size of these girls and boys.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I've seen some of them. They're nice. I was like, I can't believe Rob says, do you ride your motorcycle? I'm thinking, have you not seen the pictures? I'm thinking, why do you think she just bought a motorcycle to keep in her garage? Or
yeah,
what, you know?
Something to do.
Yeah. I mean,
bed, night all. Night, Heather. Have a good night.
I was laughing. Night. Thanks for stopping in.
She didn't just stop in. She was here most of the night.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Thanks for being here.
I know what you mean, but does she know what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, she booted. You see who she booted tonight, didn't you?
Rapid fire. I was like, wow, kind of at first. I was a little bit shocked, let's say, and then it was like, and then I thought about it. I was like, wow. And my first thought was, I wondered if you noticed.
I did. I just didn't say nothing.
By the time I even got that thought out of my head, it was like bleep, and then I was like, oh, done. And I just kind of went on. I was like, it never. I just kind of, you know what I mean? It was like a flow in motion. It was like there's, yeah. It was.
I mean, that's why I didn't say that.
Swift. It was dealt with Swift, and
I mean, that's why I didn't say that. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I didn't say that. I was like, I knew it was going to happen
if you're
fast.
listening, you know we're talking about nothing personal, just no drama here.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way.
And it don't. And that's it. So I was like, yeah.
CCs.
Well, you got you a little Grom over there?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with 600 cc's depending on what it's on.
Grom ain't even 600 cc's. It's only 125.
My 450
and then,
is
no.
mean, but it's a dirt bike.
We're not talking dirt bikes. Yeah, you probably did miss it. It was a guy that bashed everybody on Instagram and then got the law called on him.
Oh no, Jason, it was Mr. 100 Degrees. That's all you got to tell him.
Oh, I know. Size matters.
Oh, 1,000 cc supercharged, all that shit's great. Get a 2-stroke, knobby tire on pavement. The torque is like nothing else. Just saying. Like nothing else. Yes, turd. Yeah. Oh, that is amazing how this works.
Yep, exactly.
That's what I said. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yep. That's funny. Oh, that's crazy. It's not to say just the fact of how fast that was. It was like instantly knew exactly who we were talking about.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, everybody knows. I mean,
Ball Python Love should be live. Let me see. Let me double check.
Should be.
Oh. Nope. Let me see. Oh yeah, he's over there with Derek.
Okay. You want to drop a link for everybody because I know you're hungry and we've been on 3 hours, so we'll send everybody over.
No link.
Drop
I
link.
got it right now. Hold on, I'm getting it right now.
I'm just messing with
you. I just now got the notification. I was already over there. Hey, don't be getting pissy over there, damn it.
You're getting hungry, I can tell. You get a little crabby when you get hungry.
I'm not crabby. Quit now. Crazy fucker. Quit now. Let me find the stream. There we are. There's 750 to eat super bikes. Twist to stay alive.
I had a 750 to eat super bikes just to stay alive.
All Python Love and the link. Guess I don't need to highlight the whole thing. Either way, bang. There we go. Someone give Justin a Snickers. No, I'm very frustrated right now. I don't need a Snickers, damn it.
No reason to be frustrated.
I'm a little frustrated.
Why are you a little frustrated for?
Oh, I don't know. I'm all good.
I thought you were.
I do like Snickers, though. I mean, just for the sake of conversation.
So, if anybody don't know, tomorrow night my animal house has a live stream, and in his description is a PO box you can send Snickers to.
Oh yeah, I got Snickers. A PO box. Yep.
I'm helping you out.
I do need a pastel clown female. You know that. Well, you mentioned it. You know, I was this close. I almost had enough, and then because I got some shit going on at work, and then I thought I was gonna have this, and then I didn't, and then I had to spend that money on the bills. So I was close. Once.
It'll happen again.
Well, I just wish things would get back to normal, or things will even out. So.
Right.
But something's got to give at some point here, because I either got to
Alberto, you tell him that
I got to come to
animal
YouTube
show
Rockstar and move to a state where it's cheaper to live. One of the two.
Yeah. Man, he's loving his new place. He's buried down. All you see is them eyes sticking out. He's going to do a feeding tomorrow, or try to. So the link should have dropped right up in there already for him.
I dropped it once. I'll drop it. Yeah, it's still visible on the page. What happened with the link is for Ball Python Love. He's live right now.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to her. I won't sell her to anyone but you. Keep her myself.
That's awesome. Yeah, because
see, now if that's the case, because I could probably do like a little bit a few times,
Yeah,
that's what I should have done. I should have just like sent what I had and then maybe made a payment or two on the last little bit or something. But then I would have been screwed when the bills came. But either way, hopefully everything will get back to normal soon.
Drew, if you've been to the vet and there's no mites, sometimes some of them snakes just like to lay in their water bowl, dude. I've had a couple before that just like to lay in their water bowl. So.
Yeah, just if your humidity's good and all that shit, and everything's all yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Sometimes.
I've seen some that just think they're an anaconda and lay in their water bowl all the time.
And that's where you go to the Facebook too, and the clown is sweet too. Yeah.
But Anyway, I've had them do that
you go to
when
Facebook
they're little
and you say
and grow out of
about, that snake likes to be in the water, and it's like people will die trying to tell you that it's impossible for a snake to enjoy, or a ball python to enjoy the water.
Yep.
It's like, I think that's bullshit. I think if they're getting a drink and they're thinking, oh, this is cool, and they slide through it and think, hey, that was cool, and they go about their business, I don't see why that could not happen. And why is that impossible for a snake to maybe enjoy a little extra humidity? I'll do famous message me on Instagram and let me know how about you can do. Right on. Well, I'd like to have some of it before I just go into that, but yeah. If we can work
at least you know you can talk to them, and at least you got somebody.
I should have said something earlier with the thing, because it's going to take a while to even ship it with all the crazy weather anyway. So it was like, well, shit, I don't know. Well, like I said, it's frustrating because of the situation.
Drum, right? One of my son has one. They're pretty cool to just mess around with.
Oh yeah. We just got to work around each other.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's a badass snake too. I'm glad you're getting it at a good price. So.
Well, hell yeah. Well, let's go. You guys head over to Ball Python Loves. I'll probably go over there later and hang out if they're still on, and probably go on the panel or something. I'm gonna charge my headphones and get something to eat.
Cool. Sounds good. I appreciate everybody that come in tonight, hanging out.
Yeah.
Appreciate all your support.
And, hashtag shirt project. Everybody, thank you for doing that. And then, like I said, if we can, depends on how things go. Maybe we'll do some more. Maybe we won't. We'll see what goes on.
Right. But
all right.
Yep. There's a link. Y'all go over there, Ball Python Love. Show them some love. We've been on a little over 3 hours. We're going to end this live, and we'll all jump over there.
There's a link in. Tell them hashtag, or not hashtag, just tell them Iron Animal Show Raid. She's on back. But now we're all going over there now. She went over there. Now she's back. Now we're going
I appreciate you coming back, though.
Yep. Everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for the show. It's an amazing show as always. The community is amazing. Everybody in it's amazing. Puff pass for those who do. Take care and stay wild. I'm out. Peace. Go for dinner. Later.